Hello! Look, my mic is working and everything. I've just had a... there was a little bit of scuff on the intro. Nobody saw it, it's fine. Hi, Sins! No, you didn't miss anything. I was frantically cobbling things together right up until going live. So I've tweaked the intro screen and I've added a couple of things to the description, and I fixed the schedule that was completely outdated. Do I have to read all these? Hi, Sol Wassman. Nice to see you. Oh, hey, Nova! I saw your new VTuber the other day. You have a snappy suit and everything. Thank you. The new intro screen is a bit... I have wiggly letters, but they looked a bit crushed. So I was like making them a little smaller while no one was looking. She sims on my 4 till I Electronic Arts. Yeah. Hey, Radrosh. Okay, so there's... What else did I do? I cleared a couple of things out. I described the bit alerts that you can donate to get. We've only had one so far, so I'm really excited for someone to like fire off one of those someday. There are some commands you can use. They're quite situational, but one that I have now is !mods, which I'm going to demonstrate. That gives you an automatic link to the mods I'm using in my game. So you can find out whatever I've messed with, and it serves as a source reference for stuff you might see. For example, this screen right here, the background of Oasis Springs. Oh, you're just trying it out again. Is there a cooldown? There might be a cooldown. Sorry. But yeah, I just fired it off. The background screen is not base game. It looks like cooler and nice and flashy. It's a composite made out of screenshots instead of being an illustration, and I like this a lot more. Should I move the chat actually? I think I might just move this around a little bit. Let's see how that works. Okay. Yeah, let's see how that goes. So we're back here in Oasis Springs. This lot over here is where our sim is living. This completely empty one. And he is, of course, in an empty neighborhood that is right across the street from Johnny Zest, the aspiring comedian who was very excellent to us. He let us come in and use his toilet and have a quick meal. So I'm gonna get our guy loaded up. The last time we saw him, he was having a sleep in a bush. Oh, he's got out of the bush for some reason. I don't think it can retain the fact that they were in the middle of something when you unload the neighborhood. So we've come back and it didn't remember that, so now he's not asleep, but he looks fine. He looks like he's having fun. One uncomfortable from a last resort bush nap. I bet that doesn't happen if you have like loves outdoors or something. Oh, look at the fun like nightlife going on. Wouldn't you just love living right across from that? Yeah, so we have... Oh shoot, hang on. I need to move OBS out the way so I can see how many simoleons I have. You missed the last Sim stream. What kind of Sims are we playing with? Right, okay, yeah, let me give a rundown. This is Gideon. He is a young adult, freshly created Sim who has lived for a single day. His aspiration is to create a wine business and make a lot of money. And his traits, as chosen by the audience, sort of, are child of the ocean, music lover, and erratic. And because he's got an aspiration that involves food, he makes higher quality edibles. Boone is on top of that dino. I know, right? That's like where he lives. So the idea here is that I'm going to play the game as well as I possibly can under the circumstances. And all of the major choices will be down to... Hang on, I've forgotten how to control this for some reason. The choices will be down to chat. We will do votes. We will get suggestions via subs for like really important stuff, which probably won't happen for a bit because we've got our guy now. And I'm going to try and conduct his life in a way that is somehow successful, while not actually making any major decisions. That's all up to you guys. Hey, Soul! So yeah, that's the idea. He currently owns one bush, which he can use as a toilet and also a bed, as, you know, that's normal. He caught one fish, which we put in a bowl. Because he's a child of the ocean, he doesn't like catching fish, so the best thing for us to do with it was to keep it as a pet. He's really, really affectionate towards fish, because he loves the ocean. The fish's name is Bobby Joker. And he also discovered several frogs, and then he bred the frogs and sold like 2 of them, but he's kept one. He's got a rare one. Despite having a 100 simoleon frog, he has no money to his name right now. That was an extra challenge I added on top. We got rid of all his money, so he's starting with nothing. So... Oh, his romance has like skewed. Did he start with this, or has that changed? His romance is now specifically men. He'll have sex with anyone, but he only wants to be romanced by men. Ain't that just the way? But he's got exploration on, so I think he's okay, like, trying things out. He's asset-rich frog and cash poor, exactly. He caught the frogs that made the water gay. That's apparently true. Although he is open to exploring. He has now a preference for men. I don't know if that changed because we started flirting with Johnny the other time, or whether that just was set somehow. I didn't look at it before. I did want to get rid of his like earbuds because I don't like that they're in there. But if I do, I mean, I can just remove his money again. We're at 0, so that'd be easy to do. Let me double check how to do that cheat. I love how you look up things for The Sims and every thread you get is like 4 years ago, 6 years ago. And usually they work anyway. Place in world. Bisexual with a preference towards men. Good for him. Yeah. Okay, there they are. Now we sell them. I want this to be a pure challenge. No cheating in the challenge, even if it's earbuds in the inventory. There we go. Did that disable them? I didn't see. Oh well, I'll assume it did. He's just like me for real. I mean, I hope you have slightly better fashion sense than this guy. I don't hate it, I gotta be honest. I think he is iconic already. Now, he has bison stew that will expire in like an hour and 3/4. He also has a jade that he picked up. We're gonna have to figure out a way for him to make money. I'm afraid at this point, rags to ribbits challenge, that's adorable. At this point in the scheme of things, all I can do is... He has to make some money. He has got to get some cash to his name. In order to start making his wine dreams come true, he has to purchase a great big barrel that he can squish up plants and vegetables and fruits in to make wine out of. And that item costs 350 smackerels. So we need 350. My fashion sense is way better. You saw my snazzy suit. I did. I like the like reptilian texturing on there. I don't know if... I'm sure that has a real name in the fashion world, but I don't know it. I don't know much about fashion. We need to squeeze Zest for all he's worth. I mean, it is in the name. I'm going to be honest. When we were beginning to create our sim, I thought for sure that somebody was going to guide chat into making our initial sim a kleptomaniac. I really thought that the idea of going to other people's houses and stealing their shit was gonna like run away with the whole concept. And then it didn't come up, and I didn't want to skew things by mentioning it. The reason this occurred to me is that there is a really annoying challenge currently happening. I've put my stuff in front of it, but like up here, can you see this bit of the UI that's like sitting in the corner? You can't turn that off. It just sits there even though I've completed it. For some reason, somebody in the boardroom at EA has decided that The Sims 4 has to act like a live service game, and they present you with ongoing narrative challenges where something pops up in the corner and you have to like go and find a specific rock, go to the library and research this on a computer, to do like a little bit of story mode, and sometimes like an NPC will appear and talk to you about it. Yeah, Sims 4 Battle Pass. That's literally what it is. For some reason, I don't know why. I mean, I guess because they just want you to think of every game you play as being something to be continually, something that the game developer is continually drip feeding you stuff in, even though this is the absolute worst place to do that. It's The Sims. The challenge of the game is designed by the players. We do what we want to it. You know, there's a billion Sims challenges out there that people self-impose that they do on the honor system, because the whole point is that it's a massive sandbox with no set narrative. And for some reason they were like, no, that sucks. We're going to make them do shit. Piss self 10 times. So yesterday I loaded up my personal save and I tried to just run through all of the Battle Pass goals really quick, and it took hours. And it was really boring, and it detracted from what my family was actually doing, which was trying to raise an infant while both of them having jobs, because they had to keep leaving the lot to go and do goals elsewhere. And I felt like this about it. I felt like he looks. And that kind of like drained me of even wanting to play The Sims. So like, good job, guys. Anyway, I finished it. I got whatever the rewards were. It now sits up here in the top in the UI, and I cannot remove it. But at least it doesn't show you like the progress bar anymore. I can show you the progress bar. Look, you get like a bunch of stuff for doing quests, earn event points, whatever. Anyway, one of the things you can get is an aspiration to steal things, and that is actually really good. The main reason I actually applied myself a little bit was I do like the idea of a pickpocketing aspiration, because pickpocketing before was just a trait and it didn't do very much. So that I thought would be fun to have a sim with, but it's not released yet, so we got to wait on that. But maybe in the future, one of his, someone that we play will have an aspiration to go pickpocketing, and we can just go ravaging the neighborhoods for items. So what we have decided he's doing is he's a winemaker. so that's basically where we're at. Why am I fumbling to control the game? Why do I feel like I don't remember how to do this anymore? Okay. I'm in charge of his needs, so like, I've got to try and get him to sleep as much as possible before he eats more stew. Oh shit! I just immediately sped forward. Okay. He's fine. He's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but he's fine. An hour left. He's really enjoying it in there. Oh god, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up and eat it before it spoils. You need this. What happened there? He's revitalized by having his nap, and he's eating a lovingly packed brown paper bag lunch, which completely outweighs the fact that he just slept in a bush. Great. Okay, stop eating. You're full. We don't want him to get too fat. Well, it's gonna spoil, but it's fine. Go back to napping. Oh my gosh. He needs fat for the winter ahead. True. All right, it's time for a poll. It's our first poll, like, within the game. Does Gideon like fitness? This will slightly change his personality so that he will now enjoy and start wanting to do things involving exercise. If we say no, it doesn't make him dislike it. It just leaves him completely ambivalent. Poll begins. Yoked Jesus. All right, here we go. What do I do if he starts liking fitness? Do you know why this popped up? It's supposed to be contextual. If they are feeling a certain emotion and then taking an action related to an activity or a skill line, there's a chance of this popping up. The only reason it comes up with do they dislike it is if they're in a negative emotion while doing that thing, but the negative emotion could have nothing to do with that thing. Like if you were pregnant and getting really uncomfortable because you were near the end of pregnancy and you started playing the piano, The Sims 4 would ask you, hey, she's not having a great time. Does she hate playing the piano? And you could be like, yeah, he doesn't care. All right, 5 votes. I want to follow his instincts. Which vote was that for then? Yeah, he does not like fitness this time. Sorry to randomly bring up Guild Wars 2, but I actually managed to use the Scrapper's projectile reflecting attack correctly. I actually did a mechanic of the Scrapper class. Congratulations! I've got no clue how the Scrapper class works. I don't think I've ever really used it, but Engineer is like one of the slightly more involved ones. I've used Mechanist as a healer in like high level content, and it's kind of brainless. So I think maybe Scrapper is like less brainless. All right, he's basically going to just have to nap in this bush. He doesn't even have a bin to put his expired stew in. This is so sad. Oh, look, there's now cars driving around. People are getting up to start their day. Oh, someone is... Oh, it's the woman who runs the food stall where he bought popcorn shrimp and then hated it because he likes the ocean. Oh yeah, the law we came up for him was his personality trait is he has like a call to be in the ocean. He loves water related activities and he feels close to denizens of the sea. So we had him go fishing to try and get some food for himself, but he doesn't refuse to eat fish, but he really doesn't like it. It gives him a tummy ache because fish are friends, not food for him. So what we decided was he thought he was buying a property in Sulani so that he could live next to the ocean, and he was somehow scammed, and he ended up with, well, a plot of sand, but it's actually in the desert. This is like Nevada. Like, like this is just a place in America. Although there is like a creek, but you can only catch fish in it. So he must hunt the whale. What whale? Yeah, Radrosh is like involved Guild Wars 2 class, you say. She played, which elementalist were you? I know it's the one that has the most buttons of all time. No clue how the function gyro works though. Sorry, I can't help you with it. I don't know enough about Engineer. The whale that ate his parents. I see. No, he's a friend of the sea. He loves fish and he loves whales and he hates going fishing or causing harm to them, which is why we put his fish in a bowl. He doesn't have like a place to display. The fish is tiny. Oh, it was a weaver. Yeah, it was a weaver. Why does the fish look like that? Do more, achieve less. In 1,000 years, this will be beachfront property. Yeah, but that doesn't help him right now. There is actually the The Battle Pass quest that I did was about time travel because it was to celebrate The Sims series' 25th birthday. He's up. He had a great time. He's having a moment because he is a little bit off the wall, and now he's thinking about coffee. Oh, you're making a reference to The Sims Medieval again. You're just flaunting the fact that you know things about Sims lore that I don't. I see. He's not liking fitness officially, but he is going to do some sit-ups because he's feeling so good after his bush nap. Right, the calendar. There's a rebate day next week. Okay, whatever. The greatest Sims game. Well, he's acquired the fitness skill from doing some sit-ups. And now he's going to view his frog.
Oh, nay proud blaffa.
Why does he look so bashful about it?
And
And now he's talking to his... Well, literally his fish and his frog. That's not even insane. That's just a normal thing to do. Okay, who is that? Who is that walking around in the background? Let's just check out what's going on. Oh, that's Mortimer. I've never played a game with the new version of the Goths, so this is fresh for me. Jeffrey Landgrab in the back, and who's this woman? I don't recognize her. She's random, I think. She looks quite intense. I don't think we'll talk to her. Gomez from who? What? Love him or hate him, he's spitting straight facts. Oh, about The Sims Medieval? Or what? Oh, you mean him talking to his fish? He's just doing this right out in the open. And then he's going to view the frog again. Okay, I'm Gideon. It's great that you're having a conversation. And it's great that you enjoy your frog. But you have $0 and you need money. He wants to play an instrument. And, oh gosh, I can't see. Need to move my windows around a bit. Play an instrument and make simoleons from selling nectar, but he can't make it yet because he doesn't have any money. Bearded, when in weird clothes, stares at his terrarium frog in a desert. Sounds like a still frame advertising a new comedy series that'll last one season. I love it. That's so specific. Now remember, we do have Johnny Zest across the road, who we did flirt with, like, quite substantially. We know 5 people right now. Abby is the girl who sells, like, popcorn shrimp. Unfortunately, we cannot avail ourselves of the food stall, which would be a way we could get easy food. We cannot use it because he hates eating seafood. I mean, if we were going to starve, we could, but, you know... Greet Jeffrey, that's your father-in-law. Yeah, that's a good point. He looks like he's out for a jog. Wait. Oh, no, I thought I could just jog over there myself, but he hasn't learned how to do that yet. Erratic Sims live an emotional roller coaster that is unpredictable. He nearly got run over. I'm glad he's looking at the road. Jeffrey's doing some push-ups on the street. Marcus Flex is back again. No, don't talk to Mila. She's a single mother. She's got 3 boys. She's not a good fit for you. Wait, Jeffrey. I'm going to have him do howdy introductions every time because people were insistent that he's a kind of rancher type guy. Thanks, Mortimer. Eat the flowers from the bush. The bush provides. I probably will do that, but like from other bushes that you can just like forage to survive. Let's enthuse about his interests since we're currently quite energetic. I want you guys to be aware. You need to be on the lookout for potential mates for him. If we are going to guide him through life, we have to consider the possibility that we will have a family. It does not matter what gender we are looking at because anybody can reproduce in any way imaginable. But you guys need to pick favorites here. Homeless, gay rancher, ocean obsessed, wine manufacturer, cowboy. Can you believe that's what came up randomly. If he's so broke, why don't you just make him get a job? Now, this is true. He also loves dancing. Yes, he does. We could make him get a job. The reasoning is I like to have my Sims apply themselves entirely to the thing that they want to do. And what he wants to do is make wine. And that is not a career that you join into. That's just something you do at home. So I didn't have him get into... That's what's on his grinder. I think that would be a really successful grinder, to be honest. Not that I have any idea what works on there. So I forewent getting him a job because that's not how I would do it. I want him to like get into his vocation without having a money-making thing on the side. Now we can do that. In fact, I think I'll put that to a vote because it's a simple yes/no. I didn't do it last time, but we can simply get him into a career for the time being, in which case he will start going to work and getting money, and then we can segue into the wine from there. Should we get a job? Yes or no? Wine or nothing. Yeah, so what you're choosing is, do we pick up something in the meantime, or do we stick with his dream or bust? Jeffrey is really suspicious about this. He doesn't trust like that. Katerina is here. She's got 7 cats or something.
You dumps, Legenzo.
Aha!
Vinay.
That and grab it.
Oh.
We're enthusing.
Flurba?
Why is everybody out with their books right now? It's Micah Haas. Nice haircut. Getting a job is currently 3-2 no.
Oh, Banat.
I should
In which case, I will continue to browse the web on his phone. No. We have a no on getting a job. He is going to be skint until he manages to get on his feet. Now, we can go around and start picking things up and selling them. That is, of course... He shall work at the grocery store. Nope, he's got nothing. A job will cut into our time putting zest through his mattress. Good lord. So, I feel like Crab has decided a certain direction for his life. It might happen. It could happen. We could end up with the great lager zest combination. He found a fossil in that. He can also go and dig up over here. What's this? We might have to go by Johnny's house in order to like take a bath. He found some more limestone. He's thinking about how dirty he got sleeping in the bush, I reckon. That's not grown yet. Oh, frog time. Get the hell over here and pick up a new frog. What are we looking at here, Gideon? He found a dirt surfer frog. He's actually been really good at picking up frogs. That's not a guaranteed thing, but I think he's grabbed one every time. Oh, look! It may not be edible, but he can pick this. And he's now unlocked a skill in gardening. Looks like that's all the harvest right now. It is funny when they say stuff to you, considering the computer is like translating that. Because what he said was like, Nusha Bluebear, Kudnawa. But they've got quality of life in there so that we can understand it. Okay, dig this. The other thing I considered was I have that little add-on that allows them to turn gemstones into cut gemstones and jewelry. So he's going around picking up gemstones and metals. He could do that, but again, that is kind of not going to be... That's not the vocation we want for him. There are lemons! There are lemons. Get the lemons. We could make like lemonade. Go, Gideon, go. Get them. Oh, he's just going to harvest some more stuff. Look at all the dust. It's so dry here. He doesn't look very happy about this. He's still having a hard time recovering from the bush nap. Lots of daisies. He's gonna fuel his winemaking dreams with a lemonade stand. Just bites into a lemon like an apple. We could... what if we started making like lemon-based wine? Or some kind of citrus-based wine. And we could call it like... We could name the wine company some sort of pun on zest if we like wanted to go there with him. We can also grill food here for ourselves, but only if we have money. Alright, dig this up, and then we'll have to make a bathroom stop, I believe. Grill a lemon? Danny DeVito Limoncello? I don't know what that is. Who's this? Oh, she's so happy. Yasmin Bouchard. Alright, so I'm toying with the idea that I put up polls, like, to decide random things I'm going to do. We've already scouted around the area and picked some stuff up. We've got a... Oh, that's an expensive frog. Google's is lemon wine a thing. Now, okay, I know that didn't sound like a real thing, but the Sims wine is made out of some slightly odd items. So you may not find it online, but I promise you, I think you can make stuff out of lemons. Now, okay, we already have a frog at home. Can we make frog wine? No, I wish we could, but no. You can use frogs in potions if you're a wizard. But unfortunately, Gideon isn't a wizard. And if you want me to play a wizard, you have got to breed that into the bloodline yourselves. We've got a really... Fried. We've got a really good frog at home. And this frog is worth 1,000 smackaroons. So we're selling that frog. We've also got some silver, a little bit of sage, 30 daisies, 4 lemons, 10 carrots, and... Oh, he picked up these fossils, so let's grab the fossils out of these rocks. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Extract the damn fossil. There we go. He found a prehistoric hoof print and an enormous trilobite. They're both common and they're worth 40, so let's get those sold. Now, let's see. The carrots are a great find. We can just eat these whenever he's hungry. We don't have to worry about food for a while now. God, survival Sims is like kind of brutal, but I'm enjoying it. Now, these daisies, they're worth 60. I don't think... Can I split this stack into 2? How do I want to split the stack and then sell most of them. Can I not do that? Okay. I think sage is good. It is a useful in wine. 180 simoleons, that's not bad. I don't think we're gonna follow the route of turning gemstones into more profitable jewelry because that will cut into our winemaking time. I think I'm just going to sell this. He doesn't really have a need for energizing decor. Plus, we'll probably find something similar elsewhere. So that's getting sold. The silver, it gives 2 for environment. I don't see us having any use for that. Sell that too. 225. Okay, we've got to get to 350. So 125 to go. I want to keep 1 daisy so that we can grow it at home. Excuse me, sir, there's a frog in my wine. He could be like, you know the restaurateur guy who serves your meal and then scatters salt that courses all the way down his arm and picks up his arm hair on the way down? He could be like that, but for wine and frogs. The carrots are really good. Yeah, I'm glad we got the carrots. I wonder if there's anything down by the riverbank we could harvest. Let me have a quick look. There is onions that haven't grown in yet. Strawberries. We need that. And a digging hole. Yeah, he's coming down here. Seasonings. What the fuck are you talking about? You've seen that guy. Don't act like that. You know the guy who... Oh my gosh. Gay emergency. This is... I didn't see this happening. Johnny Zest has asked us whether he should go on a date with Don Guzman. Don Guzman is like a 70-year-old, thick-moustached, complete, rock-solid macho rancher who used to be a star on the horse circuit. He has a prize horse that he lives with over in the ranching town. Did the time we came over to piss in your toilet mean nothing to you? Well, he was really receptive to our flirting, but he might be into Don Guzman. I cannot overstate how masculine Don Guzman is. If you were into older men, especially if you were like the kind of twink that Johnny Zest is, that makes so much sense to me. That we need to get Guzman before Zest. Oh my gosh, this is spiraling so quickly. Okay. First things first. I'm going to run a poll to decide what we're going to choose. Poll time. This may be the most important poll that this stream has run so far. Zest and Guzman date ? I'm going to just add the 3 options here just to give you direct, like I won't rephrase this. Yes, unsure, and no. Gaslight gatekeep goose boss. He tells us yes, so that will break his heart when we get the goose juice. Now, I have to say, Don Guzman may be a great catch. You know, he's pretty famous as a horse rancher. He's everything that we're not. He's successful. He's retired. He's got time to just, you know, bounce on it all day long. We're going. It looks like we're going with yes. We got 4-1 on yes. You guys are destroying the one relationship we were able to set up. The other thing is, Don Guzman is like 70 years old. Like, it might be fun, but Johnny Zest is going to be single again, like, not long after this. We tell him yes to have them start the relationship. Then we steal Don Guzman from him. We could secure the Guzman fortune. He's goosing on the reg. We can't compete with that. The answer is yes. We are now going to set up Don Guzman and Johnny Zest instead. Great, he's ready to croak. The only croaking we have on our lot is just the one lonely frog. All right. Johnny Zest, you go and live those Guzman dreams. You bag that man. And we will respectfully bow out for now. That was so intense. Okay, there is one thing I actually forgot about. Vengeance cucking? What is the vengeance for? He was great to us. Okay, where's our lot? Here it is. Here's our stupid little bush and frog combo. There's one thing I actually forgot to check. The game, as long as nothing's changed in my options, because I did like move to my other game for a bit. Yeah, the options change according to the save. That's good. We are using something called neighborhood stories, which means that the neighborhood around us will gradually change. Zest, you fool! You'll blast that old man to smithereens! Well, too bad. If it turns out that they get on, I will seriously consider moving Johnny Zest in with Don Guzman or something. I'll ask you guys what you think you want to do. He broke our hearts, so Will break his boyfriend's pelvis. He didn't break our heart, though! Like, we have good compatibility. He loved our flirting. Nothing went wrong there, except that he's asking us if he should date someone else. You know, it happens. Anyway, the neighborhood will gradually change on its own. The things that can happen are like people starting romances, people who are in romances having children. Neighborhood Stories ensures every NPC will adopt babies they have no equipment for. Untrue. I have banned them from adopting babies. I've also banned them from adopting horses because they tend to do that a lot as well. So our Sim is a parasocial lunatic. That could be true. He is erratic. That does make sense. Yeah, so they will not be adopting random babies, but they can have children on their own. They need like a little juggling, a little bit of look at the Nancy Landgrab loves jogging through here. Look at her go. Why are these kids not in school? It's 10 a.m. on a Monday. Guys. Who are you people? Finally, a strong anti-orphan starts. They've had it too good for too long. Alright, so I forgot to check, but in case I forget, do remind me. You have to check the news around the neighborhood every day, and it functions at 2:30 a.m. So every 2:30 a.m. you can then see what the game has generated to happen in the background. So let's see what's happened. I'm actually a little scared because, you know, I have no idea what could be going on back there. At the Pancakes household, Eliza and Bob are preparing for a baby to be born. I didn't even know they were pregnant. Does the game now begin with Eliza pregnant? I'm pretty sure there is a lead-in message that's supposed to say they're expecting a baby, and then there's one that says that they're preparing for the baby to be born, which would imply that Eliza started the game pregnant. Sorry, I know that the Pancakes lore isn't like the focal point of the stream, but the fact that that was the first thing that came up, I consider Eliza and Bob to be like the main Sims. They are the focal point of the base game. So the fact that they're having a baby, like, is almost too appropriate. Okay, what else? The Goth household have adopted a cat. The BFF household have adopted a dog. This is every house in Willow Creek. I'm afraid this is going to be every single household in the game. Oh, and then nothing else. Okay. Hang on a second. You'll have to forgive me for hopping in and out, but I actually do want to, like, check stuff every so often. What's happening in Willow Creek? What is going on here? Pancakes. She doesn't look very pregnant, but we'll take their word for it. The BFFs, their storyline is supposed to be like a love triangle. Travis is a computer whiz geek who works as a gamer, and he lives with Liberty and Summer, and it implies that the two girls like fight over him. But that's stupid. So every time I begin a game, Liberty and Summer get together, and Travis gets really nerdy about space and gets abducted and has an alien baby. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I'm actually kind of speechless. This is the worst dog I've ever seen. That's horrible. You guys, what did you do? Okay, what about the cat? What did they do? What have the goths done? They look different now. Samson. There's something slightly wrong with him. The only dog to survive being put down. Since I thought for a second they'd actually spelled it Spinkles. Okay. How do I... Oh, I can't go back. Ah, go back. Does that cat have a dick and balls pattern on its ass? Well, now I'm checking. Oh my god. I think you're right. What the hell? What is going on? What has happened? We're 1 day in. And there's already so much. Okay. Okay. We'll wait and see what the result is from Johnny. Triumphant music for him just like meh. He was gonna come down here and pick up some stuff, wasn't he? Go here. I will ask you guys how you feel like dealing with Johnny if he ends up having a great date or something. What I like to do is when Sims ask me if they should get into romances, I usually just pick you decide, and then if it ends up going well, I will go into the neighborhood people organizer, and then I will like just put them in a household together and cheat them into a relationship, because you know that doesn't happen outside of you doing it. Look at him like strutting around. He's getting really uncomfortable because he's so dirty. Pick these strawberries first. And then we'll think about how dirty you are. Uh-oh.
Oh. Ooh.
He's starting to smell. Now don't stretch. You already stink. Okay, come over here and dig this up. What do you guys think I should do? Should I go to Johnny's house in order to use his toilet and shower? Given what he's just called us to talk about, he really needs to pee. Do it. Show him what he's missing out on. What is the vibe here? Do I go back to Johnny's house to use his bathroom? Or should I just hop over to a different location and use the facilities somewhere else? I could go to a gym, you know, I can go to a public place where they have a shower or something, and then I can scout around for some items in a different location. I'm thinking that might be good. Is that okay? Or do you guys really want to go back to Johnny's house? And is Gideon actually homeless? Sort of. He just doesn't have any money. He owns a plot of land, but the land doesn't have anything on it yet. and I asked chat if they wanted him to get a job, and the result was no. Because we're trying to build a wine empire. I can't believe he would pick Don Guzman over us. Oh my god, maybe Johnny was actually... Maybe it's not that serious. Maybe Johnny really wanted a sugar daddy. Because, you know, Don is... He's a famous guy who had a lot of success in his horse show days. Maybe he was just looking for someone to give him a little bit of a kickback, to help him, you know, because he lives in a trailer, although the trailer is actually pretty damn nice and is way better than what we have, which is a frog on some sand. We're a sugar daddy in the making, if you believe in our wine dream. Well, yeah, but we haven't made it yet. I love how sincere that is. Bro needs a house if he's gonna build a wine empire. I mean, I know. What the hell is happening to Juniper Grove over there? Oh shoot, there's like crystals. We just need a tiny bit more money. Oh, there's more daisies over there. I think I'm going to sell the daisies. We can always pick up some more from around here. That's 60 bucks. We only need a little bit more. Guys, I think it's too awkward to go around to Johnny's right now. I'm gonna hop to another location to use like the facilities and try and pick up some more stuff from the ground. Where are we thinking? The casual options I'm gonna give. We could go to the gym because they definitely have showers at the gym. Maybe he could work out or something. Or we could like drop in on the land grabs and just use as much of their toiletries as possible before they kick us out. What are you thinking? We've got grass in this bit over here. We could always try. No, well, we can't romance Malcolm because he's not old enough. Might meet future lovers at the gym. We're really going in on the I say the gym, maybe meet some nice men. Yeah, everyone's like trying to get him in with nice men. Okay, gym time. Should we bring Johnny? No. What a cool little gaggle of friends we've accumulated so far. I can't believe how that worked out with Johnny. We were doing so well with him. Right, here we are at the gym. Gyms are obviously a great place if you need to use toilet and shower facilities. Who is that? What a beard. The gym trainer, Brandon DeMarco. If you were like in real need of something, if you like are suddenly homeless and you have to put all your stuff in storage and you've only got money for like a storage unit, you can pay for a gym membership and then you can like use toilets and 24-hour facilities and I don't know, watch TV. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but for the price of a membership, you do get a lot of facilities that you don't have to provide for yourself. Nalani Mahi'ai. Now I will point out, I'm pretty sure she's a mermaid. So if you guys wanted our ocean lover to perhaps, you know, have some less than human children, there's an option right here. Here is Brant Hecking. I'm glad I remembered which one he is. The reason I say that, if you're unfamiliar with, I need to have a little like voice effect or something I can activate. Sims Law. If you're unfamiliar with Sims Law, Brant is married to Brent. They were the game's, I believe, first shipped gay couple. Their names are a reference to the We Rate Dogs Twitter account, in which, you know, there was a meme where they reacted to someone talking about the dogs with their good dogs, Brent, but his name was actually Brant or something. So yeah, a gay couple named Brent and Brant, and Hecking is their last name because they're hecking good dogs. They made a whole thing about this. He's married though, so like he's off the table. I hate him. We should befriend the mermaid. Okay, I will get to doing that as soon as he's been to the bathroom, which he craves so much. Use the toilet. Stop smelling your armpit and get in there. Oh yes, and one other thing I almost forgot to mention. We actually now have options that you can redeem channel points for. I know, it took me ages, didn't it? There are several Sims specific channel point redemptions which you can use to force me to do stuff in game. I would not advise using like a lot of them right now, because one of them is you can force me to buy something from buy mode. We won't have enough money to really afford anything, but that is now... It does exist. Get in the shower. Speedy shower. One of the other things you can do is force me to use the aspiration points to make a purchase in the rewards store. Again, we haven't got many right now, but those are some really good rewards, and I will not be redeeming these unless somebody forces me to with channel points, because this is your game. And just so you can see what we get, you can redeem 100 points for a potion that completely relieves one need. We can 200 points gets you a potion that makes them confident or energized or flirty or focused or just happy or inspired. These things are not worth it. I wouldn't buy these. 400 fills up their energy completely. Like, these are like emergency buttons. If you suddenly realized if you had to go to work and you hadn't slept all night, you could spend 400 of these, you know. These are like small things. If you're always welcome, you can walk into somebody's house and just use all their things as if it was your own. So you don't have to provide for yourself if you know, didn't have money, but you did have reward points. Heat and cold acclimation, meaning that they don't have to dress properly for the weather. Gym rat, which means you can exercise without having the hygiene debuff. Kelp that turns you into a mermaid. I'm not going to let you use this one. If you want to be a mermaid, you have to do it biologically. Observant is one I always get because it means you don't have to fuss around learning what people are like. You just instantly learn their traits. Makes them clean up faster. You get extra skill in the morning or at night. Read books faster, that kind of thing. So as soon as we've got like a hefty amount of points, we could start redeeming these. Entrepreneurial would be useless for him because he's not in a formal career, but creative visionary, I think, would work because he's... Oh no, that's painting and writing masterworks. What am I thinking of? There's something here that makes them marketable. So that would actually work well for him because stuff he's crafted, like wine, will sell for more money. The one thing I always save up and get very first, though, is steel bladder, because this makes it like take twice as long for your toilet need to hit. It's pretty much the most basic quality of life thing. So literally I always just wait until I have 2,000 and then I buy steel bladder first. So that's like a rundown. You can now force me to buy things, but obviously we need to get a few more points in our pocket by fulfilling his wants, but we don't have an instrument yet. Okay. Anyway, let's enjoy our shower. He needs some fun. So we could definitely go and watch TV while... Oh, okay. He looks like he could do with a little exercise. Nilani is... Oh, who's this? Oh, it's, Oh, I think I was always pronouncing her name wrong in my head. Xochitl. Luna? She's a single mom. Her husband died in a fire. But, you know, she is on the table if you guys decide. Oleana is married, so she's not. And so is... Makoa. No, that's just I don't know which country that would be from, but it's just from, you know, South America, which was was that the theme they gave that expansion? Oh, she's eyeing her up. Look at that. All right. Look, there's one spare running machine. Let's do some workout. Maybe we'll start up a conversation with the other guys here while we do it. And watch TV while you do it. Alright, he's joining the conversation. Can you not watch TV or something? They are right in front of the running machines. Apparently he can't see it from here. That's sad. His exercise clothes. Yeah, this is what got picked. Oh hey! This guy, Uko Panipo, is also a mermaid. So there is that. We're reducing the hygiene we just restored. Oleana is stinking the place up. She's also a mermaid. These are the 3 mermaids the game starts off with. Kalamainu. Is that right? Okay. At least he's feeling happy because this is a nice place and he had an invigorating high quality shower, but he does need some fun. Alright, let's get off the exercise machine. You're not going to believe this, but I'm pretty sure, I don't think they're a mermaid. I think they just come with the island pack. But basically all the mermaids who actually get to enjoy the water that he would love are here. Alright guys, sound off. I need guidance. Who should we try and chat up? I won't try and force romance, but who should we be befriending? There's Kalamaini... I can't say it. You have your heart set on the goose, man. Well, while we're here, I'm not going to push a romance. We're just going to try and make a friend, okay? We've got the slightly evil-looking mermaid woman. We've got the mohawk mermaid man. And we've got the handsome bearded gym trainer Brandon. And we've got Makoa down on the floor there. And we've got Paka'a, who is just kind of here to vibe. The merman with the leg tattoo. Oh, this guy. 2 people said a mermaid, and Nova said this merman over here. One of the mer people. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's see how we get on with him. Oh, he's talking to himself in the mirror.
Delish Chancel, Sepine, Pawaba. Oh, Merc.
It doesn't seem to be going very well. Hey, King.
Joe Baba.
He said Joe Mama. Do they get a tail when they swim? Well, yeah, because they wouldn't be mer people otherwise. If you get them in the water, they instantly do a little spin and transform and have a mermaid tail. And if we, marry a mermaid, that would come into our bloodline. How does he feel about him? Good compatibility. I've never heard of mer people in The Sims. Like, that completely passed me by. I don't think it gets a lot of attention, but it's part of the island pack, and we do like water a lot. So I feel like that's a good point of compatibility for them. Maybe he was hyping himself up to talk to someone, and lo and behold, yeah. I know there's fairies and like plant people. Since you're not going to believe this, there aren't fairies in the game. And one of the big points of contention, if you go on like Reddit, is that people are really convinced that fairies might come into the game, and they're really... Yeah, Waspman, are you okay? There are obviously vampires and werewolves, but they don't have fairies, and the people on Reddit are like getting really impatient about wanting fairies in their games to a degree where I don't think The Sims has ever implied that they would do it. I think they were in a previous game. But yeah, basically everyone on Reddit has decided that fairies will be in the next expansion pack, and I don't know what that's based on, but they are not currently in it right now. The last few expansion packs have been really quite realistic, like grounded. They had the one where you could get a landlord as a pack. And then they had the pack. They've got an upcoming pack that you can pre-order, which is like being able to run a really small business, but slightly different from the previous small business pack. We have learned one of his traits. He is a glutton. We also got a memory with him. It must have been the Sims 3 fairy. Yeah, they had them in a previous game, I think, but I never played with fairies, so I don't know which one it was. I'm pretty sure you guys had like characters in Sims 4, but it's possible they just put the fairy wings on them. Oh, they could float. Okay, yeah, it must have been 3, I guess. I never saw what the fairies did. I don't know how. What pack were they in anyway? You know what I miss? Unicorns. I cannot believe they cut unicorns from the horse pack. Like, what's the point? I'm sorry your car is stuck in the mud, Waspman. I hope you can get it out somehow. All right, what was that thing we just got? Open profile. We now have a sentiment with Uku Panipo. I'm so sorry. Uku Panipo. He has the close sentiment from sharing a good time with him. Isn't that nice? So he seems to like him. Ask if mermaid. Shall I ask him? They don't like it if you do that. We could ask him if he's single. I mean, I know he's a mermaid, but Gideon has no reason to think that. He is single. I knew that too. Oh yeah, one thing you can do is you can actually set Sims up with each other or try and ruin their relationships. You can do that now. Should we keep going with this guy? Brighten his day. Did you do it? Did you brighten his day? I can't tell. Do an impression. He likes silly behavior, so this should be alright. Well, that went down well. Oh, look! Brant's husband Brent came by the gym and now they're making out in the corner. Eliza Pancakes, who is apparently pregnant, is here. Why should this guy get to enjoy the ocean when we can't destroy him? Well, technically we don't know that, but we can't destroy him either, really. Okay, do you want me to flirt with the mermaid? I won't do like a poll for it, but like, yes, no, should I begin the process of trying to get with this guy? He won't have any kind of like house we can move into, but he will have a bit of money if we want to marry him. Slap him silly. Ugh, that never works. I demand it. Flirt to train for the Gooseman seduction. Okay, Gooseman is like on the table. Everything is on the table. But nothing will be set in stone until we get married. And even then, you never know. This guy... This guy gets on with like everyone. Oh no, he's embarrassed. How did he get embarrassed? He seemed to like the attention. Let's do a pickup line real quick. He probably won't like it though because he's currently feeling embarrassed. No, he wasn't into it. Oh shoot. Oh no. He's really not feeling it. This poor guy is having a problem, I think. We're now embarrassed from the awkward encounter, but he is going to watch TV because he needed some fun really badly. Should we go round and visit Gooseman sometime? He's thinking about sports. Can you work out while you watch television now? Yeah, now he can. Okay, might as well get on that treadmill. Eliza, why are you here? You're pregnant. Get mentored by this guy, why not? There we go. He's getting mentored so he gets an energized moodlet to increase his exercise gains. And it's overwritten how embarrassed he just was, so that's nice. Okay, this happens every time you have a sim go on the treadmill, because if they have low fitness skill, they will continually fall over when they're on a treadmill. But going on a treadmill is like a really reliable way to raise your fitness skill. So it's not like they're doing anything bad, but because they constantly like fumble a little bit, the game reads it as lots of continuous instances of tripping over, and then it prompts you to decide if they are clumsy. Now, this enables him to have an additional trait. He will then make more mistakes when exercising, cooking, and crafting. Since I've committed to this, I have to do a poll, and we will probably see this multiple times. Should Gideon be clumsy? I don't know if I want to ask every time, but maybe just once per stream in case it comes up again. Yes or no? Immediate yeses. Oh no, just for so that you know how this works. They can add traits while they're doing things like this, but you only get to add 3. It's 3 additional ones capped. So if you pick this, then he can only get 2 more in his life. Although the traits they do have can change and flip into other things if they demonstrate that they have like moved away from that trait. I don't know what clumsy can turn into. Might be perfectionist or something. We got 3 on yes and 2 on no. Anyone else? Is it going to be yes? Do we have to make him clumsy? God, this poor guy. He's a terminally single, slightly homeless, clumsy, gay, insane. Enable buying extra votes with channel points. I was considering it, but I would rather that people devote their channel points to making me buy stuff or whatever it is that I added. He's gonna explode his wine equipment after all our hard work guessing it. Like now, yeah, probably. Harry Dubois again. He has discovered a new personality trait, clumsy. And he gets a little shower of sparkles. We've got an incoming phone call from Marcus Flex. Hey Gideon, been going through some stuff lately. Do you mind if I come over and stay for a while at your place? I just want to get away from things for a few days, give myself time to process everything. Marcus, what happened? We barely know this guy. We had a conversation at a food stand yesterday. Also, we don't have a place. We don't have a house. We live in a single bush. Our dirt field is your dirt field, my friend. I have to do a poll for this too. Guys, please, we don't even have a house. Can I crash on your shrub? Now guys, please think about this. Please have a little think. 2 votes for okay. We don't have anything to live on. 3 votes for okay. We barely know this man. We just imagine if somebody you met while you were queuing to get some street food suddenly said, hey, things got really complicated round in my place. Can I crash with you for a few days? And also you were sleeping in a bush. Oh, okay, well it looks like it's going to be yes on that. Sure, can you bring your own tent? And can I live in it afterward? Oh my god. At least 2 people went no. Oh, jeez. I wonder what happened. I mean, at the very least, Okay. At the very least, we can try and provide a shoulder for him to lean on in this difficult time. Okay, you can come over and crash.
No.
Right now, though, we're busy at the gym.
Sana Oblate.
Ooh, who's that? Oh, that's Bella Goth. I didn't recognize her. Her husband will probably die, so she will be up for grabs. Is that Dwayne? He's a teen. Does this look like a teen to you? BRB, gotta get ready for work. Okay, I hope you do okay, Soul. Good luck. You can sleep on my spare frog. Oh, Dwayne is a reference to Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Maui in Moana. He lives in Sulani and he's got like the hair, you know. I forget if there's anything else to that reference, but yeah, Sims has a lot of references in it, doesn't it?
Sue?
Gideon is clumsy. Clumsy Sims tend to fail at physical activities more often, but they shrug it off and laugh. This man, Daryl Charm, is a wizard. Just pointing out there are wizards here. Even if you're a wizard, you can just come down to the local gym and get on the workout machines. Caitlin Crump. Guys, can we romance Caitlin Crump so that we can take her last name? Wow. Who is that? Oh, that's Don Lothario and he looks miserable. What happened, Don? What happened? Man, everyone who's anyone is around here. I want to stress, we could still... I'll Caitlin Crump with you, sweetie pie. I want to stress we can still get into relationships and friendships with anyone. You can just yell out what you want at any time. If enough people pressure me to like talk to someone, romance someone, Eliza, why are you still here? I will do it. However, he has filled up a lot of his fun bar and he's done a lot of exercise. Oh, he got a happy +2 for 24 hours for discovering a new personality trait. And he fell over and now he's like, silly me, and now he's playful. Well, this has improved his mood. Okay, good. Get abandoned guy romanced. I'm sorry to tell you this, Crab, but the abandoned guy no longer exists, and I've already forgotten his name. Brent, what are you doing? Okay. The other thing I was going to do was look for stuff to pick up and sell, so we might as well do that. There's no daisies. It'll just have to be... What's he doing? Oh, he's dancing. He did really like dancing, so I am going to just like let him dance for a bit. He should definitely max out his dancing skill. A lot is happening. He acquired the dance skill by busting some moves. The very next second, Johnny Zest has asked us out on a date to the Discotheque Pan-Europa nightclub. Perhaps things went badly with Don Guzman. Let's get the poll up. I'm so nervous. We've got do it. He could still pave the way to Guzman. You are really all in on Guzman. We need to gather information. He's too good for Zest. Okay, we've got 2 votes on the date. Yes. Oh, what's gonna happen? We could just say no. We could blank him for being so rude and asking us whether he should go on a date with an older stud. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I need help with this. Please vote in the poll. He's second banana to this whimsical fruit. You can't say that. Oh, we're 3 votes on yes. Anyone else want to chime in? Because it looks like we're going on a date with Johnny after all. Okay, that's it. Here we go then. It just whisks you immediately to the location. This guy gets around. He's on the second day of his life. And he's on a date. And he's just learned how to dance as well. Okay. Give me a second. Oh boy. Cancelled for being too correct on the internet. Isn't that just how it goes? Oh, he's wearing his other outfit. I do want to point out one of the things you can now redeem channel points for. At least you should do. Tell me if it's not there. You should be able to redeem channel points to force me to change a Sim's outfit. You can just tell me to do that, and I will just do it. Zest better be paying for this. Right. It looks like the Spin Masters, run by Dominic Fires, are currently gathering at the disco. Madeline Crosby is here. Yasmin Bouchard is here. Johnny is thinking about cupcakes. This neighborhood is the one that's based on, like, Europe. It's all kind of blurry back there. This is the disco. Let's just get it in full view. This is the Discotheque Pan Europa. Oh! Did I really make change alpha 1,000 points? I don't know how many points anyone actually has. They should have a thing where they tell the streamer how many points that your viewers have. The man yearns for the water, put those swim trunks on. Well, Gideon, you only just got to break out your... I believe this is cold wear because it's kind of nippy here in Switzerland in spring. Excuse me, they're called channel beans. I apologize, I forgot. But it's time to put on your swim trunks. Now, if he doesn't get indoors, he might get cold. I forgot they could do that if they're insane. I have quite a bunch of channel beans. I have no idea how much people have accumulated. If he dies from exposure, he dies from exposure. What do I do if he dies from exposure? Radrosh, how do I continue this series? Swim trunks. Swimwear. I'm sorry about this, Johnny, but it must be done. Taking a quick picture of that. All right, guys, can you get inside, like, right now? Well, Candy is here. Zest is thinking about the dance floor immediately. Hang on, I need to move my activity feed. I wish I could make it smaller because I cannot see the go on a date prompt. Oh, the date doesn't even have any goals. Okay, fine. Fine, whatever. We need us some bean redeems to hinder our sim, deplete his bars, and make his oven explode. I am specifically not putting those in. I know there is actually an add-on you can get where people can redeem stuff and it automatically does stuff like sets things on fire. I'm not doing that, guys. This isn't a game to me. This is a man's life. I'm putting it in your hands, but I'm not gonna let you blow him up. Okay, it is now time for my rant. He has rolled the initiative to do a scare on Johnny, meaning, you know, you point to the side, you say, hey, what's that? And when the person looks, you go bleh at them. And they get scared and then you all like laugh about it. He probably decided to do that because he's feeling playful right now. He's feeling playful because he fell over. What are you telling me about? Oh, the stayover starts tomorrow. It's going to last until Thursday. We're still on day 2. Oh, what is the... Sorry, I'm getting behind. Adrenaline turns a man on, trust me. Aren't you a lesbian? What is the Sims 4 gallery, by the way? Well, the Sims 4 has something that I do think was a pretty good addition. What you used to have to do if you wanted to share creations like Sims you'd made or houses you'd made would be to like export the file and then put them online and then allow people to download it and add it to their games, etc., etc. But the Sims gallery is an internal way of doing that. It's a huge repository of things people have made. Sims, rooms, lots, families, all kinds of stuff. You can download these and add them to your game completely at will. What is that? I've got no idea what this is, but I'm kind of into it. The one drawback is that there will, if you don't have all of the expansion packs and kits and everything that is included in one of these files, they will just replace it with something else and it may not show up properly. But what you can do with those redeems is if you use a redeem to get something from the gallery, you can tell me what to go and find and I will add it to this game. You can add a lot to an empty lot, or you can make me look for like a sim or something. For example, you could use the redeem and then say, hey, go and put Hatsune Miku in your game. And I'd have to go, okay, Hatsune Miku in the search. And then I'd look it up and we'd find something that looks like Miku and then we'd put her in the game somewhere. So theoretically, I could re-download Sims 4, make a Goblin Man, share it on the gallery and redeem him into the town. Yes, if you really wanted to. I guess you can do that. I wish you wouldn't, to be honest. What the fuck? Half of this community is woman and the other is this. Spong boss. Wishing they get back together. They're married now. Heart. That's taken me out. I'm sorry. That's actually just... I don't know who I am anymore. That's a really good Miku. That's really well done. That's great. What the fuck? Why would you make this? How did they manage to include this many packs? It's just one sim. How did they manage to get like 11 packs in it? What happened here? Okay, I can add this to my game if you use the redeem. If you use the redeem, you can make me add it. I'm just... That outfit slaps, actually. I can't believe that. What the fuck? The rest of them are completely normal. What's going on with this one? The rest of them... Seed snow! Oh my god! Okay, hang on. Can you look at the Astarians? Yeah, I was going to before I got distracted. Okay, hang on. I think I will have to wait and do this overnight or something, because I don't want to leave the game while we're in the middle of this date. Sponge Boss needs to live in our dirt lot, delete the Miku. I will ask. Scenes. You have redeemed the SpongeBob horse. Do you want me to add Miku and the SpongeBob horse, or do you want me to remove the Miku and just add the horse? I'm saving it to my library so that I can add it momentarily, not right now. It is completely up to Scenes how we do this. It was their redeem. It can be just the horse. I think that's the most important part. I can leave Miku in. I don't think the horse can live on its own. It's up to you. Should the horse live with Miku, or should we add the horse to, like, Don Guzman to live with his horse? Should we saddle Don Guzman with the SpongeBob horse? Why should Guzman get our horse? I'm sorry. Okay, I was absolutely going to get Gideon a pet. That was always the plan. I was going to give you guys the choice of voting for a horse, a dog, or a cat. I was going to do that in the second episode after we created the sim, but seeing as we are now struggling to keep ourselves alive, I determined that it is not responsible to get a pet at this stage. You need to be able to provide what a pet needs, and although we have a lovely open space for it to run around in, it wouldn't be responsible to get one until we can afford to keep it in good health. So for that reason, I didn't mention it yet. However, I'm sorry, I'm not going to put the SpongeBob horse as our horse. I cannot look at that every day. I'm sorry. Miku can care of him until we're ready. I'm fine leaving him with Miku. We just have to put her on a lot somewhere. Horsu Miku. He needs the finest care. How hairless of a cat can you get? You can make them hairless, I'm pretty sure. When we get to making a pet, you can vote for a hairless cat if you want one. As long as we get to see the horse sometime. I have no control over it. It'll just be there in the background. I'm actually lightheaded. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just check. Hairless cat? Oh yeah, there's a hairless cat that comes like in the game. You can get hairless cats. Here's one called Jungle. That looks cute. Isn't that fun? Nothing stops them from being born with like the trait for being too hairy, I don't think, but yeah, there's raw chicken cats in here. What the hell is this? That looks weird. What are those little creatures in in the lower left? These ones? They're just cats, but from a distance. On the Miku page. In the lower left. Little creatures. What was it you meant? Was it below this? This one? Oh, they're cats that are wearing, as a dog and a cat wearing outfits. You can put outfits on them. So it's just normal pets, but with hoodies. We can do that if you guys want to. Alright, we have got Miku downloaded. I will be adding that shortly. We did have a request to see Astarion, so I will also do that. We won't get to see any gameplay. Okay, what do we got in Astarion? Jesus Christ. Okay, some of these aren't bad. That's way too much blush. You know, he doesn't... He's supposed to be a little pale, but that's not bad. I could see it if that's him, like, post-ascension. Hang on, I need to move my activity feed again. I need to see the options. I can't believe it says Sims 4 gallery pick sponge horse. I love when you can see they're trying so hard and it's just not coming out. No, don't be mean. This is going to be online forever. Okay, this is the newest options. I forgot to change it because I couldn't see. We need to put most popular. This is like the... Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the actual like rack of Astarions that people are using. This one fucks. That's amazing. Like, good fucking job. I think his ears are a bit too big, but like the eye bags? Well done. That's really, really good. That's also a little bit less accurate, but I'm liking the glare. What is this? The people giving him under eye bags are the best among us. Among us? Yeah, no, that's great. This one, I like the pose a lot. Why are there two of him? Why are there two of him? That's like him if he was... Okay. So yeah, what I actually should have done... I completely forgot to change it. I should have done this. I should have put in Miku... What? And then I should have done it by most popular. These are the popular Mikus. Look, she has like the stuff. Who the hell is this? Who is Mikuo Hatsune? I'm seeing double. 4 Astarians. Yeah, okay. The first comment visible on this doesn't mention anything but cute, but why is he a boy? I know Miku lore, that's boy Miku. This is true, by the way. Okay, these Mikus are worse. I mean, possibly. What is that? Why are people making dog versions? What's happening online? Hang on. Damn it! Is there a hyphen? Damn it! Cater to me, cowards! Okay. What is the most popular of all time of anything? A house, a man named Laurent Collins, whose tags are hashtag guy, hashtag handsome, hashtag hot, hashtag man. Refund the game post haste. Why? What happened? Who is that? Oh, that's a real Maxis sim that's based on somebody, but I don't know who that is. There's a house people really like. Okay. Here's another, like, a dude. Yeah. And he has a son named Ridge. Rocky and Ridge. A woman with a rather manic smile situation. Oh, they made Sims based on daffodils. They made Sims based on flowers, of which this is daffodil. Blue Moon No CC has been like the most popular house in the game since launch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I recognize it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it every time. That's a little bit baffling to me. I don't know what it is about this house, but I guess once you get up there in popularity, it just self-sustains. Fascinating, really. I can't add most stuff. The original Vanessa Hudgens by Maxis. The original Adam Drodzkowski by Maxis. The original Joe Sugg. I don't know who that is. I don't do... Wait, hang on. Just give me this. Just this once. Why is he bald? For God's sake, I cannot get away from the bald one. Do you think there's any Digimon pets? Why did your mind go there? Include custom content for true art. Oh, I forgot to do that. I don't know how this works. Oh my god. Oh my god! What? The original Adam Bad Scrabble Hand by Maxis. I remember back when they were promoting the game at events, you could sit for a Sims portrait where one of the staff would make you in the CC and give you a USB stick with yourself on it. That, unironically, is really cool. I love that. I think that's great. That's actually him. What the hell? It looks like... That looks like a paint over. That looks like a complete paint over. What do you actually get if you add this? What? Must have been so stressful for the people crafting the Sims. I mean, maybe, but no one's going to argue with you, you know? What? The bald one? I guess it's so you can use it and then upload your own... Is that a woman? It doesn't say. It looks like the coat from the game added a CC. To me, it looks like they just kind of drew it on there. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying it's what it looks like. Why is there a dog? What did someone tell me to do? Are there any Digimon pets? Okay. What happens if I do this? Yes, there are. Okay. Firstly, somebody made all the kids from Digimon Adventure. That is a little weird, but because the style doesn't translate. But the effort is there. Here's Renamon. We all know her. We all know Renamon. Garurumon? I mean, yeah. I mean, there's obviously a lot of effort in getting the markings right. That's supposed to be Mimi. I think that looks like a very good sim you could just use, just as is. Here's the O2 kids. Again, I'm not sure about the style. That actually does look like Gabumon. What the hell? That looks like a slightly flirty Gabumon. Hang on, the person who made this said in the comments, "Sorry, I don't know much about Digimon. I assumed they could be either male or female like most Pokemon can." Because somebody told them Gabumon is a boy, which none of this is really true. If you didn't know much about Digimon, why did you make him as a dog in The Sims? That's like pretty good considering the one it's based on doesn't look like that. I think this one's my favorite. Look at this. Things are heating up in the Digimon fandom. If you want me to... Okay, I'm not adding stuff from the gallery as our own pet. I want us to have a unique pet that is uniquely Gideon's. But there's nothing stopping you from redeeming things and making me put these in the background. Although please only like one per person per stream, or it's gonna get zany real fast. That's not bad. Considering it's meant to be a kind of dog that punches people and it's still on 4 legs. Amazing. Okay, why did I was just telling you guys what the gallery is. Okay, I think we have covered it. We have to finish our date. That interrupted me about to tell you my my rant. I'm sorry. I got really distracted. What time is it? I don't know. Okay. He is feeling playful because he slipped over earlier and he treated it with like a cool and easygoing attitude. Now that he is playful, he wants to do a little prank on Johnny. And I'm afraid I am going to cancel any time he intends to do a prank. This entire segment was Gideon's hypothermic dream. Yeah, it was. He had like he zoned out and he thought about Hatsune Miku, and then he thought, what if SpongeBob was a horse? Unbeknownst to him, this may become a reality in the near future. Why no pranks? Let Gideon be himself. Now, okay. I have no problem with The Sims performing pranks on their own. The reason I am cancelling any pranks I see in the queue is because they are bugged and they do not work. Every single prank that a sim attempts to perform will fail, no matter how much skill they have in mischief or how much either of the sims performing them and receiving it likes pranks. You can have maxed out mischief skill and you can be performing one on a sim who deliberately likes being pranked, and it will still always fail and they will always get an embarrassed moodlet. So for that reason, I am not letting him do any, because it does not represent, it's not his fault. I'm not going to let him fail every single time for something that is not his fault. I don't let any of my Sims do this. This has been broken in The Sims 4 for something like 5 or 6 years. They have never fixed it. If you wish to allow him to do pranks, please go and complain to EA for never fixing the fact that one of their base game skill lines does not work. That is my prank rant that I was going to go on as soon as it came up. It's really, really annoying. You cannot make a sim who is based around, you know, the aspiration to do pranks. You cannot exercise the mischief skill to get good at it. It means nothing. Anxiety simulator, yeah. Hang on, what? SpongeBob horse tulpa, exactly. Is there a Miku horse? No, we found Hatsune Miku and she came with a horse. We're gonna add that in a minute. Those are just my thoughts that run through my head at work. Yeah. Prant. Okay, we are now in our underwear and we're going on a date. Sorry about the segue. Do you wanna go inside? Maybe follow him inside? Oh look, there's handsome young Joaquin. There's a rave going on in there, but he has decided to... Close one. He's decided to grab some chips. He has abandoned his date, and he's now going rogue. There's a pool. Come on, Gideon. We can still make a success of this day. Ordering at the bar, got some chips. Did you spend money on those? No, he didn't. Okay. This is a normal thing that normal people do. Apparently they smell good. Johnny is down there on the dance floor and everybody's watching Candy go nuts. Who's that? Donald Witten, the fanciest lad. Gideon, do you wanna go down there and dance with them? They're kind of having a good time. Gideon, don't sit your bare cheeks on the bar seat. No, it's not bare. He's wearing a Speedo. Other people can, of course, you know, redeem to change his outfit to something else. Wow, I didn't recognize Eric Lewis because in my game he's an elder and he's fat. Crisps and a swim, chips then dips. You can make them swim after they eat. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Nancy, why are you everywhere? Nancy, you aren't the kind of girl who goes to a club. Why are you here? Who's the DJ? Dax Thrasher? Isn't that the same as the guy from the gym? Why has everybody got these huge beards? Okay, look. Gideon, get down on that dance floor. And cowpoke dance your heart out. You're on a date right now. I'm not letting you sit up at the bar just eating some chips. He's gonna tear this wide open. He's gonna cause a scene. He's being a little overshadowed by Eric, unfortunately. At least he's having a chat with Johnny while he's here. Why don't you dance with him? What are they doing? Oh, Johnny's complaining about something. How do I dance with him? Oh, group dance. Yeah, do that. So if I redeem the Sims gallery and say Henry Kissinger, you'll add search for a Henry Kissinger. I mean, I did kind of assume this would be done in good faith. I don't really want to add Henry Kissinger. I don't really. Can I say that I won't add things that are politically charged? Can it just be silly things, please? Crying, laughing, imagining the shitty little slaps of his bare feet on the dance floor. Can we not hear it? Did they not put that in? Come on, guys. Come on, do it. Oh, he's telling this MILF to get off the dance floor. Are they gonna do it? What's that dog doing? Come on, you like dancing. Oh my god, please do it. Please actually... Oh, he's doing it. Okay. I never understand what the queue system does. There we go. Look at this situation we engineered together. The only thing that could improve this is if SpongeBob were a horse in the background somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure why Zest isn't... Can you do it together, please? The Speedo is doing so much work containing all of that. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look like there's a lot to work with. Okay, can you do it together, please? Well, we're having fun anyway. He's loving it. Oh my god. He's voguing the shit. Everybody's stepped back to give him the dance floor. Fuck it up, Gideon. I think every single person in the vicinity should be our friends after that. Mortimer is like, stop. Stop this. Let's give him a compliment. I think we've done enough solo dancing. For some reason, Johnny didn't want to join in. He's going to tell him a gross joke. Fine. Gideon's busting it down silly style. Oh, he's near a popular club, so he's like in awe of them. How did that go down? Oh, he liked the joke. The joke was fine. Enthused about his interests. He really is Harry. Guys, stop making him Harry Dubois. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. But he's not nearly as bad. Like, he doesn't have a crippling drug addiction. Yet. Okay, the enthusiasm went... Oh, we're being flirted with. See, Johnny is still on board. Yet. That's a pretty good date. We've increased friendliness with him, and the pink bar went up, you know. Oh, the first snow of the year? It's snowing! Jeffrey Landgrab's out there doing some fishing. He's getting sleepy. He's willing to see where the Gideon is going. Oh, another flirt. He's being flirted with. Unless that was the same one. And I think the date is over and we're saying goodbye, but he's being hyped up. Yeah, he's a little tired. Simon Scott has turned up. He's very happy. Look how happy he is. Did you see what Zest just said? What did he say? I think I missed it. I think I might have not... Oh, did the date end and he said something? I had my stupid chat covering up the corner and I've just moved it away. Was it a bad date because we didn't interact with him enough? There's like a hidden amount of things that the game wants you to do. Oh, I didn't mean to pin that, sorry. No, unpin. The date message was harsh, considering the dancers on show. I'm sorry I missed it, or I would have read it out. It was like, don't call me ever. Yeah, that's like, if you don't interact with your date enough, you get a message that's negative. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just a weird, like, they don't show you any sort of goal. If you take a sim on a date, then you get goals to fulfill to make it a good date. But if a sim asks you on a date, it doesn't show you anything, and you just have to try and interact with them a few times. So evidently we just didn't interact with the guy enough. Don't put too much weight on the message like that. It's just a silly way they do it. Oh, is that Katrina Caliente? The MILF? Talking with Caitlin Crump. Should we introduce ourselves to Caitlin Crump? I think her name is funny enough that she deserves to be in our social circle. And then we might have to go to bed. And by bed, I mean bush. Oh, she just got like negatives. I don't know why. She's telling a joke about the old ball and chain. Oh, they hated it. And she's like, well, my date Crump, she has every disease. Enthused about dancing. What is she wants to dance. Sorry, he wants to dance. Why is there a ghost here? Who the hell are you? The DJ. The DJ is a ghost. What? Ghost party. There were a lot of ghosts in the game the other day as well, like more than usual. Has something happened in the code to make people ghosts more? Yeah, apparently this is now a ghost rave. He wants to listen to music, but this doesn't count as listening to music. He partied like it was the last day of his life. MC Spooky! Where is he? He's still talking to Katrina. I'll be honest, this does look like a pretty good ghost grave. He's getting to know Katrina. I wouldn't recommend her for you, dude. He's got a little bit of energy left. What did he want to do? Look, they're getting their phones out and waving them around. Yeah, talk to Crump a little bit more. I like her. She's hot-headed. Small talk. Get to know. Oh, hey! El Faber is here. And she's a bookworm. Okay, I just need to move these. I cannot get my various windows in order. Look at Eric crumping it hard style. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do words. Yeah, he's going to have a nap now. So we could just nap here the whole night instead of going home, because there's no real reason to just go home to our bush and nap in that. So yeah, we could spend the night at the club, just like sleeping. I don't think there's a better option. There aren't any public places that have beds, are there? Ooh. This is so cute. I would definitely live here in real life. He's sadly walking away to find a sofa. Where's he going? The display bed at the what's a consignment store? We don't have display beds in The Sims. I think he might just go for a couch. Since we're already here, you know, and the alternative is a bush, I think it would make more sense for him to just have a nap at the club. We don't have to use our home bush, you know. I'm sure the fish is fine. What? What are you talking about? I don't even remember when we met Bjorn. There's a rumor going around that a crazy party is happening at the chalet right now. Care to join me? At the Chalet Gardens. Okay, guys. I mean, we just had a crazy party, basically, but... Damn it, Bjorn, I'm trying to sleep. Briefly on the street when you started the game for the first time. Yeah, I do kind of remember. He was the first person that Gideon talked to. Well, it's your choice, guys. I don't know why I expect anything different. I'm pretty sure you guys are just going to say yes to every opportunity that happens. 4 votes for okay. He's really low on energy, but apparently he has to go to a crazy party at the Chalet Gardens. This is going to remove... I mean, I don't know if there's anything for us to sleep on. He had a great option here to have a nap on an actual couch instead of in a bush. I have prioritized getting his business moving higher than getting him a bed to sleep on, and we still have not been able to afford it. Well, 4 votes for okay. I guess we're going to the Chalet Gardens. What's the worst that could happen? He has a pocket full of carrots, so he won't go hungry, no matter what happens. Well, here we are. Bjorn is... It is Bjorn, right? Yeah. Bjorn Bjergsen, the party goer, is here, as is Paolo and Umber Grove for some reason. He's kind of hungry, so I'm going to have him just eat a carrot real quick. It's fun how he's like still admiring the snow. There we go. Eat a carrot. He's excited by the snow and he doesn't seem to be cold. Gideon does a bump off a werewolf's ass. What does that mean? Also, they get like a nice moodlet from eating stuff they harvested themselves. And it's like, yeah, that was okay. And my mood is better. He's also got some strawberries and some lemons. And I forgot to open this fossil. What's in there? An enormous trilobite again, which gives us 40 smackerels. I don't know why I'm calling them smackerels. We're 25 away from beginning our business. Oh, it's cocaine. Okay, I wouldn't know because I've never done a weed. Should we toss a coin in the fountain? It would set us back like several % from our goal. Oh, we can't reach it because they've built this weird. Jade Rosa is here from Party House. Party House like knows where the party is. So we've accidentally stumbled into what possibly might be the party of all time. If only he was a klepto, I could like rob this place dry. I don't know what you'd say here. Pi would buy drugs and be like, "Can I get one weed, sir?" Well, no, because I wouldn't buy drugs. What are you assigning to me? Oh, the party's like over here. Rose Cooper, the bartender. It's the fucking ghost again. He must have been practicing for his set at the haunted estate. God, I have not laughed as hard as I did at the SpongeBob horse in like actual weeks. Maybe all year. Maybe all of last year. I'm not sure. Hey, Comma Bandit. Yeah, we were at the ghost party. Everyone's got their phones out. Mortimer is here for some reason. He's really tired. Look at him go. Aww. Well, why don't you just introduce yourself? I know you're tired. I know this is really pushing it. But you did manage to score an invite to a ghost party, so...
Sunday.
Are there still aliens in Sims 4? Yes, there absolutely are. You can get pregnant by aliens if you get abducted, but only if you're male. And there are some townies here who will be aliens in disguise, and you have no way of knowing until they start using alien powers. Damn, look at them go. He's going to discuss local fishing spots with Umber.
Wow.
They have this like throbbing enjoyment icon, and I'm not exactly sure what that means. Gideon has identified the goldfish. Well, that's just great. He doesn't want a fish though. Oh, he's getting to know Umber and has learned that he's romantic. Okay. Oh, his plum bob is so bad. Don't get to know him again. I don't think it works. This guy is like a Native American environmentalist, but apparently he likes to party pretty hard. There's a we could grab something from the bar. Nah, we've got a pocket full of carrots. I think we're fine. I would love to keep chatting. Who's this? Oh, Layla. I would love to keep that going, but I am worried that he's just going to... Can you shove Morto foot off the bench and snooze on it? Where is he? There are benches here. We could use them, but they're outside, and I'm worried he's going to get cold. He's exhausted. Can we go back inside? This is kind of like a preserved old house, you know? Like there's barriers around a reconstruction of a living room. Do they have beds? Are there any beds? There's a bed! I can't get to it! No! Oh, and there's like a spooky attic with a bookcase. Oh no, if only that bed was available. I mean, I could just open, like, build mode and remove these. But that seems not in the spirit of the thing. Yeah, he can't get to it. Oh, that was almost such a good idea. Well, he can't get into this room either. This is just display only. Is there anything I can sleep on here in the living room? No, no, there's no sleeping. There's a bathroom, at least. If only it wasn't behind an impenetrable velvet rope. I feel like editing this so that I can sleep on it is just not in the spirit of the playthrough. Sneak under it. I mean, I vote for moving it in build mode, then moving it back. So he's sneaking under. You know, I don't know. I feel like there should be like a tiny... There should be a tiny little way in, right? What does this actually look like, walls up? What if I just did a tiny... We just removed one railing. That's fine, right? That's fine. Oh my god, he might actually do it. Let's see if he can get there. His energy is pretty damn low. The party just sort of continues back there. Sadly, he had to leave because he was going to explode. He deserves this. What, asleep in an actual bed? I think if you were having a rave at a historical place of interest with a manor house, you would definitely expect some people to like break into the bedrooms and sleep in the beds. That is literally what would happen. Oh, he looks so cozy. Operation Honk Shoe. And he's thinking about having a pool. He misses water so bad. This poor guy. Alright, let's put it on ultra speed. In fact, let's look at the party and then go on ultra speed. The party that we couldn't be at because we were too tired. I wonder how long they'll go on for. Just to check, how evil can we be to get our wine money? What do you mean? You don't have to be evil to get wine money. He's just gonna start making wine and selling it. There needn't be any evil involved. It's 2 AM and they're still going. See the mountains back there? It's like a little private garden. Oh, I didn't even know that was over there. The partygoers were all yelling the woohoo symbol. I mean, it's a rave. I assume that's what happens. I'm just testing our ethical boundaries to secure our fortune. Wine money, once you've gotten it rolling, is the easiest thing ever. You're trying to play your set and everyone there just keeps yelling sex. Okay, they all got tired and left. And he's doing well, but he needs to pee, so I'm getting him up. Perhaps one day we will get the reward that makes him not need to piss so much. He gets 5 points if he goes to the bathroom. He's only got 60 points. God, that's really sad. Come on, Gideon. Nobody, like, takes care of this house. You're fine. Nobody cares that you're using it. What was that sound? There's someone here. Hello? Zoe Patel? Why are you at the like Court Manor house at 5:45 AM? Who's the richest spouse we can kill for the inheritance? Well, definitely the land grabs. We could try and off Jeffrey and steal his evil wife. But she's evil, you know? Is that what you meant by how evil can we be? Katrina? I thought the party ended. What's going on here? Why are people arriving? Do people just show up really early at National Trust locations? What are you thinking of grabbing chips? No, you can eat stuff out of your inventory. Eat a carrot. You'll be fine. Just eat a carrot and then go back to bed for a bit. It won't matter how evil she is if she perishes tragically. So you mean we're going to kill Nancy and then marry Jeffrey? I didn't think Jeffrey was really like a fan favorite here. If we do that, we do have to become the stepfather to Malcolm, and he's evil too. Eat carrot, sleep, repeat, and then kill Jeffrey. Okay, I do have to point out that unfortunately in the actual Sims game, there isn't a way to kill people. Like, you as the player can cause them to die, but it's actually not that easy. Sims cannot actually kill other Sims, although if you have the aspiration to be an evil bastard, you do get a milestone where you have to watch someone die. Hey, I said the word milestone and it came up with this. Milestones mark the big moments in Sims' lives. Whether it's the inevitable signs of growing up or exceptional achievements, these experiences shape who Sims become. Look back on their journeys through each life stage. I don't need lessons. I know what The Sims is. What has he got in his milestones? He fell in love with Johnny Zest. And he discovered he was clumsy. Get creative, thumbs up. Where's the closest swimming pool? They don't die in swimming pools anymore. Sorry, they fixed it. So technically he has fallen in love with Johnny. Like, that is in his memories forever. I don't know why love is set low enough. Wait, where is it? I can't see any... Why is it so low? The bad date! The date was so bad that it, like, eliminated how good we were getting on with him. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that would happen. Oh, no. We got a bad grade in Pink Bar. Okay, well, he's definitely done with sleep. It's 10:30 a.m. I don't think there's anything we can forage here. And I think we've managed to mess up so we haven't refreshed our own neighborhood. I'm gonna go home for now and see what's going on. I can't believe we messed up with Johnny that bad. That was a huge hit. It's basically nothing now. Look at it. That pink was so high and now it's nothing. Do you want to go and visit Don Guzman? Do you want to go and introduce ourselves to Don so we know who he is? I remember in Sims 3 I had a bug that made my sim attract meteorites. Every time he walked outside, we need to see the goose. Okay, I'll go there first. We might as well. We need to get this guy, like, in our book. Oh, and then I need to add Miku, of course. Okay. Let's just go there alone. We should go seduce Don Guzman. I will if you guys want me to. If you want to get revenge on Johnny by seducing Don and then, like, taking on his house and raising his horse, we can do it. Here he is. Did I hype the guy up too much? It's possible. This is not the mansion I was hoping for. Yeah, so I meant he's like a modest retired, you know.
Suli, Suli.
Suli, Suli.
Oh, yeah, he's greeting the horse. Waspman, stop telling me to kill people. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and Don Guzman just made a whole batch of tofu dogs. I will, thank you. Wow, his horse is, like, going nuts. Well, they're getting on okay.
Oh, Kipuga? Granau Sherpa? Sishibo! Samoi Hargreave? Sanabe!
Do horses kill people in this? Nothing kills anyone. Like, entities don't kill people.
Bit of wicks.
You can get accidental
Bit moist.
environmental deaths.
Deeper north,
Oh, hey, I
bit
like
of
Parmesan. Howdy.
Sexy.
We're saying hi to this, like,
Pretty chill.
retired
It's
old
tuna.
rancher who has a
Yeah.
horse because things got complicated real fast.
Blood.
Don's complaining
Fits
about
and
how cold it is this time of year. It's bad for his joints, you know.
Oh, shouldn't have flew.
And now he's just swearing randomly because he's feeling tense.
Oh.
Now, okay, tense old guy struggling to use his mobile phone. Don't complain about how he made his tofu dogs. You are lucky you are getting a free tofu dog. Tell him an engaging story. Tell him about
Two Briggs Yipsy.
how you went on a
Shavaga.
wild night of partying because people kept asking you out because you're so
That's a nice
popular.
flurry.
Look at the horse go. You're really bored waiting for AAA to come tow my car. Oh, I'm sorry.
Murno, just an eye, huh?
Did that go well? Did he like it? He liked it, but he's a little bit stoic. Where are you going? Everybody's jogging their way to... Where are you going? I'm gonna cancel that. That's like 1 billion miles away. What the hell are you doing? I forgot he had the swagger walk. Guzman, can you loan me like 50 smackaroons so I can start a business? Brighten his day. If you want me to like shack up with him, we would get a free house and a horse in that deal.
Yumba hey, Yumbala. Nizib.
What does he want to do? He wants to
Even
flirt with
here.
himself
Pruba.
and make excellent nectar. He has a lot of
So on a
nectar
new
wants. Oh my god. Johnny Zest is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out while I am speaking to his sugar daddy. Poll time. It's you guys' decision. Shit, we need to go home. Marcus Flex was gonna come over and like crash with us because his own life was getting too zany. And we aren't even at our house right now. Non-existent though it is. There you go. You guys are saying no to Zest. I'm seeing a lot of no. It's your choice. We could I was thinking we would like try and butter up Guzman a little bit and see how that went, but Johnny had other plans. Oh my god, it's an even split. Oh, we're back on no. We need a tiebreaker. I don't know what to do if it's a tie. If it's a tie, I'll just toss myself off the nearest cliff. It's still a tie! 3 votes on
Something
each.
tells me we're going to get along splendidly.
Judge, hey! That's my friend, that's my pal. Hey, Judge. Thank you for checking out whatever the hell this is. Oh no, it's a tie. Oh god, what do I do? I don't know what to do now. I need to go home. Oh, that's a good point. Okay counts as a yes for a tiebreak. I've already forgotten what the poll said. Was there like 1 vote on okay? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense as like a leaning towards. Okay, well let's bring Guzman over to his place and see what happens. Oh god, this is such a roller coaster. I had no idea it would actually be this over the top playing this in this way. We can make Goose jealous. Well, we can see what happens. Well, here we are, the 3 of us. I did not expect. We haven't even heard back from Johnny about how his date went. But seeing as how he asked us on a date like later the same evening, it feels like maybe it didn't go so well, but you never know. I'll just put them next to each other and I'll see what they... No, wait, I'm not going to put them next to each other. He wants to flirt with himself, so that's what I'm going to do. Go inside and flirt.
Soy brift.
Meanwhile, those two can just like catch up.
Walacharb Suza. Watini Pashanizo. Maparu Saguineri.
I can absolutely see that like being a thing is what's happening here. Okay, now come back and get in the conversation.
Zamonacero. Skin bow.
Look at our sad bush and frog and fish in the background.
Revuda. Arpanaya Bonangrabe. Kisnoi. Loopspe. Finerba. Braga.
K West.
Well, now he's flirty and he's standing near two eligible men.
Peachy. Kurbixta. Miser. Palachaba.
Yeftime Abasani.
Nibana.
He's saying goodbye. He left! Oh my god! Guzman just said not having it and disappeared. Well, now what, guys?
Aflin Wadada. Apadola. Quimble Reginu. Insula Kalang.
It's Dax Thrasher from the club behind us.
Zabora. Wanji Nerba.
Come on, just
Apswars Napatani.
do something like normal.
Kissanoi Wanafe.
Discuss your favorite band with him. That's normal.
New Yep Fanoi? Bombade. Chirip.
Oh, he wanted to do that, and I didn't even realize. Now he wants to not stumble for 4 hours.
Yazilf. Sistum.
This is normal. This is a normal kind of thing to be looking at. What is wrong with her?
Benar Pelka. Bekapsa.
Urazap?
Getting to know him.
Suna Nibnub.
We found out that Johnny's ambitious. I think we could tell that when you decided to try and get in with a goose-shaped golden sugar daddy goose. I need a shower though. Just take a normal shower and then we'll go back home and see what the hell is happening back there. God, the gnomes everywhere. Oh, he thought this was inappropriate. And we lost relationship. I'm sorry, it was just a shower. Jesus Christ. Can I apologize? Compliment house. I can do a sexy pose.
Kanad Fanuza.
You liked it before when I did that. Does he still like it now?
Nilshaba. Tomarimple.
Hey, Yambo Yalig.
Kimalu.
Yeah, he's into it. What a slut. He's up for anything. He became flirty because we did that. Complain about local youths.
Oh, nay. Prop Yabosa. Oh, nay. Prop Yabosa.
Johnny, you've taken up a lot of our real estate in this game so far. I need us to just go home. There are things I have to do. Just take the instant teleport home. I really thought we would get more than like 1 day into each stream. What time is it? I wasn't going to stream this long. I'll keep going a bit though. I thought we would get at least a couple days in. He's thinking about doing it. We'll get there, big man. We'll get there. All right. Okay. The stay over with Marcus Flex starts at 2:50 p.m. for some reason. So that's coming up in a minute. Bush is still here. We only need a little bit more money, guys. Only a little bit more. Oh, we've slept overnight, so there's new neighborhood stories to look at. The Goth household adopted a dog. Okay, they have a dog and a cat now, I guess. Supriya Delgato and the Delgato household started a job as a moon mercenary in the interstellar smuggler career. Well, her dream was to be a vet, but I guess that is fine. Clara and Bjorn are expecting a baby in the Bjergsen household? The guy who asked me to go to maybe that rave was because he got his wife pregnant and he was excited. They've already got a teenager and a child, so that's okay, sure. Nothing else happened. Okay, geez. God, this is such a roller coaster. Okay, I'm gonna manage worlds, save. We need to get whatever the hell we're doing with Miku. Okay. Scenes, are you in the chat? I need you to advise. Hey Scenes, I'm going... Sorry, I'm just getting an eye full of Renamon. Where is my library? Oh hey, look! The guy I made randomly is here. Except no, he isn't anymore. These are some stuff that I saved to use in my games. Is there room for Miku to live in the neighborhood? I think so, because the only other option is that we move the horse in with an existing family. And I don't really want to like make Gooseman take care of it. So I think Miku will just stay. We'll just have to put her somewhere. Now Scenes, I want you to tell me, this was your redeem. Where am I putting this household? Which neighborhood do you want them to live in? There's the basic suburbs. We live in the desert. You could put them in Newcrest, which is sort of like a more urban, city-adjacent place. Windenburg is the one we went clubbing in. Brindleton is a place where people have lots of pets, and there's lots of open space for walking and taking a horse on a run. Don't know how it works for us to be able to run into them. It doesn't matter. They can be in any neighborhood and they will show up in the background of ours. There's absolutely no reason to put them... Just put them where you want. There's the island. I don't know if a horse would really enjoy living on a Pacific island. There's the little town that has the wizards. There's... Everybody's gone to the Rapture. And there's San Francisco. And then there's the actual horse location. Which would be thematically like the most appropriate. Sort of. Even though it's Miku. So yeah, do you want to go with where we live or somewhere else? You want to put it in Rapture, okay? Alright, this is Henford. The little English village type place. England doesn't look this nice. I wish it did. In terms of properties... There's not a lot of places here. There's two guys. Yi Hotsune Miku, great. There are two guys who live here. They're in a relationship. I can't remember if they're married. But they're like together. And they're elders. So they'll probably be dead in a few more days. And then their house will free up. But right now it's not. That is a vacation rental. If we run out of houses, I will be removing vacation rentals because I don't use rentals. I see the point. This looks beautiful. It is kind of nice, isn't it? That's the Watson family. They inherited this great big lot, which has a farm and area for animals. And, what's the guy's name? I think it's Tom, maybe? No, maybe I'm remembering, something else. He wanted to get into farming and, like, raising cows and stuff. But his wife had an affair with the town mayor. So that kind of shattered the relationship and now they're recovering. This is Cecilia. She was getting bogged down in relationships that weren't going anywhere in the city. So she moved all the way out here. And now she has this little like sweet cottage. This is just a big house that Hatsune Miku cannot afford. This is the pub. You can go there and like hang out, and they have village fairs down here. And then there's the Scott family, which is these two who are trying to make it work after also moving away from an urban area. We've got one house that Miku cannot afford, and we've got one house that Miku can afford. 5 Cobblebottom Street, and then there is 2 Old Mill Lane, which has wild foxes and is off the grid, so you cannot use appliances with electricity. Oh, and there's also Cordelia's Secret Cottage way up in the forest. So, Scenes, this was your redeem. Do you want Miku to live in 5 Cobblebottom Street in the middle of the village? Where, oh, there's simple living there as well, so you have to grow your own ingredients. Do you want Miku to live on 2 Old Mill Lane, the empty plot that has foxes and no electricity? Or do you want Miku to live in Cordelia's Secret Cottage and be some sort of mystic, yokai way out in the mysterious woods for people to occasionally bump into? Secret Cottage on the hill. There we go. Alright. Oh no, her clothes disappeared. Because I don't have Make Miku a Witch. I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just taking them as they come. I didn't have her clothes. Should I change that? Should I just like dip in there? Is the horse okay? He seems fine. The horse is just like painted on coloration. Okay, hang on. I think I might need to just tweak this. She looks very happy about it. Before you've, oh, we didn't have the aspiration either. Before you have done any playing in the game, like, because I haven't... No time has passed since she was moved in, I can actually still edit the sim. This is really horrifying. All we're gonna do is change Miku's clothes. Okay. She's so thin. That's a young adult as well. Okay, her aspiration is obviously... She probably had the aspiration for, fame. Like, being really famous, but I don't have that pack, so it disappeared. Musical genius, and her preferences, I don't care. And she's a music lover, a dance machine, and a perfectionist. That's fine. Let's dress her in something. Let's do a full body. What does Miku wear? I don't know. She wears that, kind of like school-like outfit, right? What's the closest thing we have to that? I don't know a lot about Hatsune Miku. Which of these is the most fitting? Should I randomize it? I'm trying to... Is that kind of... Is that? No. Do you like rhythm games? I like playing the rhythm game mode in Genshin. Yeah, I do love that mode. But I've never played a rhythm game in anything else. Randomize. Alright, fine. We'll randomize the outfit and see what happens. There we go. Is that alright? Scenes, is that like good? I will randomize it until you say stop. Since it's your choice. The Miku rhythm game. I don't know. Go again. Okay. Oh, that's not really Miku-esque. I have been playing Genshin's rhythm game every single day, and it's fun, and I get lost in it for like half an hour at least. And I get better at it very incrementally. And I was not good when I started. That kind of works. Shall I leave it on that? Yeah, okay, whatever, it can be this. I mean, it's random. We may never get anything better. Alright, we're leaving it at that. Well, there we go. They're going to stay as unplayed. Oh, don't mind the green. My manage household screen is broken because I have a mod that adds a search box. And I really need the search box to manage things properly on my main game. But the mod has visual issues with one of the updates and it hasn't been fixed. So it causes green blobs, but we just ignore it and we move on. Okay. Right, back we go. We have to prepare ourselves for the stay over with Marcus Flex now, which I guess will give us a chance to become better friends with Marcus Flex. Okay, while Marcus is getting ready, I am gonna have him begin a little garden, since we have managed to pick up some growables. So we're gonna grow sage, strawberries. What? Buy the most expensive microwave you can afford. Waspman. I'm being taken out back and shot. If I cannot afford the item requested, the redeem is void. I'm just saying that now. If you redeem when I have too little money and I cannot afford it, that's on you. He doesn't even have a bed. We have to rove all over the countryside looking for somewhere to sleep. And I can afford a microwave. That's all our money. No. I have 7,000 more beans. Oh no. I have to buy this stupid microwave that he cannot even use. This is the worst. What have you done? Okay, Waspman, which color do you want your microwave? I cannot stress, he can't use this. Which color? Beige, green, white, pink, blue, or black? Green. Okay. I can't place it! I cannot place it. It has to be placed on a counter. You redeemed yours to cancel Waspman's. It's okay. Soul, it's okay. I cannot actually place the microwave on anything because we don't have any counters. So it's void. It's okay. It's void. However, Soul, no, I can't even put it in his inventory because I cannot purchase the item if I cannot place it. I'm afraid that means it's void. You need to wait until I have like something available to place items on before this like kicks in. I'm sorry. I apologize for this not working, but we cannot place the microwave. I literally cannot put it. I'm not playing like a silly game with you. This cannot be placed anywhere on the lot. Unless Soulright wants to redeem his beans that he just redeemed for a counter. What's the cheapest counter? Because it has to be 85 simoleons. Buy the countertop! Oh my god! It's gotta be something. It's gotta be 85, otherwise I can't get both. Bean on bean violence. What's happening? Alright, well, the cheapest counter is... Okay, well, I could afford any of these, but it's all of my fucking money. Which counter? Which countertop are you making me buy? I can't believe this. The cheapest one is 120 and it's rustic. I mean, that fits him because he does have that like rancher kind of... What are we thinking? I'm getting the cheapest one. The cheapest status counter. Yeah, that's the rustic range counter. We could get an island. No, I'll get a regular one. I will get this beige because that's kind of sad. I will put this next to his fish bowls. And now we have 200 simoleons. If I can still afford, I cannot now afford the microwave. We have bought the counter. Unfortunately, the microwave redeem is void. Soul, you still have a redeem to use. Would you like to change your redeem to purchase a different item? It has to be 205 simoleons or less. And if it goes on the counter, we then do not have space for a microwave. How much is the coffee maker? No, 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 this is Soul's choice. Soul did a redeem to try and cancel yours. But yours was invalid. I was actually looking at the coffee maker. Coffee doesn't help. It makes him have to piss like every 5 seconds. We've got Joe Jockey, the Caffeinator, the Espresso Grindomatic, and Cafe Immodare. This literally is gonna make the game an uncontrollable piss fest. Do I have to buy one of these? The cheapest coffee maker? Okay, fine. What colour do you want your coffee maker? I'm not cruel enough. Okay, do you want a green one? It still takes away a quarter of our money. Do you want the green one to go with the microwave we didn't buy? Green is cool. Okay. Well, we could afford that, so now we have a coffee maker. Ugh. He's never getting laid, is he? Well, let's plant our tiny little garden that I'm making. I'm only planting them not to make money specifically. Hey, Soul Waspman, what would you like me to buy? Listen, I want him to get into his wine business, and then we would have money that you could just start spending. You could very easily wait for me to like accumulate some money, and then you could buy things. Lots more things, in fact. The most expensive standing lamp you can afford. You're being so mean to me. Marcus Flex is here and he's very sad. And he's gonna go and talk to the coffee maker.
Thark, Itak, Thark, eh?
Flippin' Hebony. Yeah, Yanabo.
Lovo Canathoi.
So now he's got some guy, some muscular man, who is having a very bad time, showing up on his doorstep, feeling extremely sad. And in the middle of that, I have to apparently purchase him an expensive lamp. The most expensive lamp I can afford is this one. The Sea Grifter Floor Light. He bought a coffee maker for the occasion, yeah, which costs 155, which is all of our money. What colour do you want your Sea Grifter Floor Light, Soul Waspman? Black, dark brown, medium brown, normal brown, light brown, white, or beige brown? Oh my god. You've ruined me. You've ruined medium brown. This one, right? This kind of rich medium brown. It's pretty big. I'll put it over here next to the plants and the bush he sleeps in. So at least he'll be able to see at night. Tell me if that wasn't the right colour, but I think it is. Well, we're back down to 0. And we have a lamp and the piss machine 5,000. I just want him to get his business off the ground. I just want him to be able to make a start at making wine.
Ah, Ravuda.
Rosh Bakwasan Yab. Wogra.
He's talking with the coffee maker and Marcus at the same time.
Bos.
Sturm Garsha Tharg. Tharg Tharg. Sun Sud.
Oh. Who are all these people? I'm so worried that I'll swing the camera around and there'll be an ungodly horse just like lurking in the background. Guys? Hello? Oh, Dax Thrasher, the guy we met at the club, is coming over to say hello.
Oh. So.
Sul Sul.
I think they would make a good couple.
Emka.
Wanji and Nerba.
I love his jumper with the llamas on it.
Yakila Brugi. Playun Zaruga. Kisab. Simze Chorib. Muscat Treeb. Yaflababgor.
I cannot believe how badly this went off the rails. He should be at the club. I'm kind of speechless. We went on a date, we went to a rave, we went to a second rave, we slept at a manor house,
Musti and Barak.
and then you made me buy a coffee maker.
Yinabi.
Chibida.
Oh, he fired us up. He gave us like a pep talk to fire us up, and now we're energized. Even though he's very sad and thinking about heartbreak.
Shanoi.
Oh, the sad stayover guest has caused a dreary aura. The unexpected guest brought a lot of baggage, literally and figuratively. Maybe Gideon can try and cheer them up.
Simze.
Hey Soul Waspman, what would you like me to do? I don't have any more money. Why is he embarrassed?
Ginger. Chibani.
Oh, there was an awkward socialization.
Tholinus.
Why don't we ask Marcus to relax, to help him not worry?
Flippin' Hebony.
Zabora.
Yeah, Yanaba.
Froben Havoy. So what a new
Now he's
boy.
complaining about whatever
Him
went
deserve.
wrong.
Narbo Quarb.
Hello Soul Waspman, you have redeemed a gallery pick. What would you like me to look for in the gallery? Bert and Ernie. That's incredible. Holy shit. Okay, let's go through these. Someone's excited. Okay, we have Bert and Ernie with most of the packs I have, and they look like sort of people. That's not so bad. SpongeBob randomly there again? I didn't even realize! What the fuck is going on? That's actually SpongeBob. That's like actually, that's not even a person. How did they do this? Mushy SpongeBob fat pants. It's mushy SpongeBob fat pants. I can't do this. What the hell is wrong with this? In the interest of full disclosure, this version of Bert and Ernie is a married gay couple. You can of course change that in settings, or hey, just don't download it. Also, I use a mod to make them properly orange and yellow in game. I almost think it looks better this way. No explanation for why Mushy SpongeBob Fat Pants or Batman Hero are in the family as well. Why? Why is this? Why? I need to untick custom content. We were doing that just to look at things, but we aren't downloading custom content, so it won't work. So unfortunately, like, that wouldn't show up in game. So I'm gonna have to keep us just, you know, we'll look at them, but for actually putting stuff in. What is this? Bert, Ernie, and Rubber Ducky. They're girls now, though. What? What? SpongeBat. These ones look like... that could just be a guy. That is a perfectly normal person. I don't know if people can be quite that pale, but that is also pretty much a normal person. This person did... Oh, this is also like the same one as Fat Gay SpongeBob or whatever it was. It just wrote the same description. The other one was like a variation, I guess. This one is absolutely fucking horrifying. I'm not adding that because that will actually like really creep me out. This one, they look a bit more too normalized. I don't think that's what Ernie looks like, to be honest, but... Two bros, so Sesame Street, enjoy playing as these twos. Oh, and take a quick look at their relationship. Ernie wants to find a soulmate, and Bert wants to be a nerd. Silver wolves, please. No, I'm sorry, Waspman, I cannot put that in. I absolutely can't. It just really freaks me out. I cannot add that one. Like, genuinely, I'm not being silly. It's too much for me. You can absolutely have a Bert and Ernie in the game, but it just has to not be that one. Krabby Patty. Why is there so much SpongeBob? This isn't even Bert and Ernie. Oh, hey, so who made a clip? Thank you, Soul. Thank you for making a clip of this. Pick whichever one you vibe with. No, it's okay. You pick any of the ones on the screen except Silver Wolves. Please pick your favorite. I just really cannot deal with the way those guys are staring. You can absolutely pick whichever your favorite is. I'm absolutely fascinated by Bert, Ernie, and Rubber Ducky. They're girls now, though. Top left. These ones? You want these guys? What if Ernie and his good old buddy Bert were Sims, and they moved to a town where they teach everyone how important it is to clean up after themselves? Let's find out! SpongeBob fans love Sims can confirm. I turned one of the towns into Bikini Bottom once, and it even had Krusty Krab and Chum Bucket restaurants. I'm pretty sure Sims fans like everything, and you can find literally anything, but yeah, SpongeBob makes sense. A lot of people love SpongeBob. It's a classic. Alright, we're gonna add them. I'm just gonna close it for now so I can go back to access the Manage Worlds. Sol Wassman, which neighborhood would you like me to place Bert and Ernie? The suburbs, the desert we live in, the kind of city area that's got nothing in it, Europe, the place that where everyone has pets and there's like seaside, the island, the magician world, the bit that's like the English countryside, San Francisco, or the Horse Ridge. Put him in the neighborhood with all the clubs. Windenburg. Windenburg, you're getting a surprise edition. It was these ones. Place household. Now, where can we place them? Posted the clip in Gaming General, thank you. I'm gonna have to clip out the bit where I completely lost my mind laughing. God. I could barely breathe. Okay. Waspman, you get to pick the lot we're adding them to. There's a blank lot called the Summer Home. There is a tiny little place called Rustic Residence, which looks really sweet. I mean, that's really cute. There is a completely blank place called Mid Nowhere in the middle of this island. And then this is like this is the city, I guess. The party house is here. A lot of people that go to clubs live in this area, and there are two houses, one called Proprietor's Square and one called Havisham House. Which of these would you like me to move them into? Moving with Bert and Ernie. Giving them rustic house, give them that nice domestic life. Rustic residence. Bert and Ernie are now moving into rustic residence in Winterberg. There we go. They've retained... Yeah, they retained all their stuff. They didn't have any pack stuff that I don't have. Well, there we go. I am now being assigned destitute. Well, thank God. I'm sorry. I'm really glad we got to add a few things to the background there, but that was like a shock to the system having to do those things. Alright, back to trying to earn money, I guess. He's now incredibly embarrassed, but he's going to water his plants without me telling him to, so well done. Usually I wouldn't have a sim just begin a garden with, you know, without any reasoning. I know he doesn't have gardening as like part of his personality, but having a garden allows him to grow stuff that will be able to be made into wine. Well, you nearly fell over. But yeah, so we're growing this stuff for wine purposes. That's the reason. Also, he can sell it, so that's a sort of bonus. How are our skills doing? He's got 2 in fitness and 1 in a few other things.
Talk
Talk to him about music. Maybe he knows about music.
Narb.
No. Oh, that like halved the amount of affection we had with him. He's like, yeah, forget this. I'm gonna go talk to my frog. So what I decided might be the best idea for him, I think I joked about it in the first stream, but I'm thinking, oh my god, Johnny Zest, what do you want? Okay. Now, what I want to do with this is riff off something that I do in my game. Basically, any sim that you know has a chance of calling you and saying, should I get to know someone else as a friend, or should I go on a date with someone? How can we come back from this? So what I do is, whenever someone wants to go on a date with somebody, if it's no one that I already had like in mind for something else, I tell them to make their own mind up. The middle decision is like, you decide. I think it does a coin flip. They come back and tell you whether it went well or badly. If I let them decide and the date does go well, I consider those sims to have constructed an off-screen relationship. I do this because there's really no programming that handles it in the background. I know it says you can get romances going through neighborhood stories, but I don't know how well that works. But basically the game outside of you cannot change the set households. They don't like move in with each other. So in order to get around that and make the world feel a bit more dynamic, if Sims have been on a good date with somebody that they asked me about, they come back and tell me it went well, I make a note of their names, I use the neighborhood manager, and I move them into the same household, and I'll probably edit them to be married, because there's no way to like do that outside of just making it happen yourself. So I let them do the work of like, I went on a date with someone, and then I go, right, you're now married. I might give them a kid or something so that the neighborhood has like a little bit of momentum to it. For the feeling that they're doing stuff outside of my control, even though I do have to control it. So I'm going to do something a bit like that, but I'm going to let you guys do the voting. So what I would do in this situation is I consider them to be in a relationship and one of them moves in with the other one. However, we don't have to. We could say they just went on a date and leave it at that. The poll is going to be, let's see, shall I do one with 3 options or shall I do one then another one? I don't want to split the vote and ruin one chance. So let's do poll question. Should Zest and Gooseman move in together? Because that is what I would do at this point in my game. I'm letting you decide whether they should live together. We will merge their households, or should I leave them separate in order to mess with them further? So the options are together or separate. So you get to decide. This is basically, in our canon, are Johnny Zest and Gooseman getting into a relationship together? Or is this just a thing that they're having on the side that isn't that serious? Please vote now. Two for together. He does get a little moodlet for hooking up other Sims, which is like what kind of hints that they're in a relationship. We've got 4 votes on together. That looks like it's running away with it. Zest and Gooseman are going to be considered to be in a relationship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're together now. Okay, so for a second poll, well, 5 for together. Yeah, people are really supporting this. 6! 6 votes. That's the most any options ever had so far. Okay, what you get to decide is who is moving in with whom. I mean, there's nothing saying we couldn't like join in. There could be a polycule. I don't know. It will be all the more rewarding when we snatch Gooseman from under Zest's nose. We have limited time on this. He's pretty old. All right, second poll. Blah, 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 blah. Poll. Who is living with whom? Second poll. Steal Zest's house. We have, well, unethical. No polycule, only vengeance. Okay. Okay, are we moving Johnny into Gooseman's ranch? Or are we moving Gooseman into Johnny's, I shouldn't have said shack. I should have said Gooseman's shack and Johnny's trailer, but whatever, you know what I mean. Johnny's place over here. We cannot move into it because we don't have money. We could have romanced Johnny and then moved in with him, but the people seem to be demanding something else. 3 votes for Gooseman's ranch. We've been dipping in and out of Gideon's life endlessly. We've just been messing with the neighborhood. Only 3 votes. It looks like it's going to be Gooseman's ranch by unanimous 4 votes. Yep. Okay. Sorry to head out again, but we're going to manage worlds. This means that Johnny Zest will be leaving the neighborhood, his house will be empty, and no one will be living in the neighborhood with us. We will have no neighbors. And no way for me to use his toilet. I hope you're happy, guys. He was living like right on the other side of a ridge from the family that disowned him. Romancing a person to get their house. Man, this is gold digging. Do you mean what Johnny did? Time to start pissing in the same bush you sleep. I mean, pretty much. I was hoping maybe I could have afforded a bed, but people had other plans. Alright, Zest's moving. World select. Chestnut Ridge. The Gooseman property. Would you like to move in with? Move in with. Merges their funds and inventories. Keep his furniture. No, sell your furniture. You don't need anything. You're just gonna go and live with him now. He's gonna have so much money. There we go. This is now the Gooseman Zest residence. The Zesty Goose power couple. Okay, I wonder if I should do another poll. They're in a relationship, but should I like get them married or something? Because the game doesn't necessarily consider them in a relationship. I'll just make them partners. I'm going to use cheats and make them partners because that's what was voted for. Hope I remembered that right. Look at Johnny like staring at the horse like, what are you? Let them live in sin. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them married. But instead of household member, you know, we did say that they were gonna be together in some sense. I'm gonna make them partners. I don't know how that changes, how that differs from spouse exactly. I'm actually not sure, but this was what was decided. So that's what's happening. Partner. There we go. We have successfully enabled some kind of... I mean, I'm sure this kind of relationship exists like all over the world in real life. This is the most realistic thing I think The Sims has ever done. Congratulations, guys. God, just look at the things we've done. We now live alone. The house is just sitting there for sale. Oh God. What have we done to the world? We still have nothing to our name. I didn't even finish the thought I was making. What I was saying was, I think the best thing for him to do would be if we just build a set of stairs that goes underground and make a small living hole, enough room for a bed and our lamp and, you know, the counter and the pets. And then because the only reason I'm saying this is that we can put a wine rack down there, and then the wine that we put on it will age faster. Mole hole, yeah. It gave us like an easy way to have somewhere semi-private that we could put like a toilet instead of making a construction. But yeah, I'm thinking we just live in a hole, guys. I would need to be able to afford stairs and some other stuff, but it will enable us to age our stuff faster. And then we can expand the house topside if we want to, once we have some money. But the most important thing of all is that we start making wine.
Grinny Hispala. Sawada. Nuloy. Lumbik Clunkus Essenor.
I can't believe how the Johnny thing just ended as soon as it began. He's in a relationship, he's moved away. Discuss your interests with him. He's so sad.
Ruskan
Lagora. Ah, Sikafus.
Sigluni Tiba.
That grocery store job is looming closer and closer. You guys wouldn't let me get him a job. That was voted no on. We haven't seen the last of Zest. I mean, I hope not. If anything else, he will just be out there living his life in a cabin after his new boy toy kicks it. Guys, should Gideon imply that Marcus's mother is a llama? This is a legitimately mean interaction. I almost cancelled it automatically because I usually cancel things that are mean, but this guy came over to us looking for help and some advice after a life problem. Should we imply that his mother is a llama? He's already so sad. One yes, one no. Fuck this one guy in particular. We just met him at a food stand. What is our relationship with him? We have good compatibility, he's active and non-committal, and we don't know the last one. Is his mam a llama though? We don't know. I think most people are saying no. Unless somebody wants to chime in and say, yeah, fuck this guy. I think we're going no on the insult. He's a capricious sort. Aside from, like, the goat, I don't actually know what that means. I've heard people say that, but I've never actually looked up the definition of capricious. He can make coffee. Wait, I don't think he can make coffee. Is this the wrong way around? Okay, the coffee machine doesn't work, guys. Alright, it looks like we might be on no, unless... I'm tossing my hat in to let him insult him. Does it cost money to use? Oh, maybe it does. I didn't even think of that. I guess we now have a constant source of wasting money. Alright, you know what? He did decide to do it on his own. I'll let him insult him. Fine. Go ahead. Why not? Your mother's a llama.
Oh.
He's firing us up again. This guy is just so enthusiastic. He doesn't even mind. I'm gonna apologize. Like, we insulted him, but I am also gonna apologize. This machine converts money into piss. You're not wrong.
Fipso, Nimutuni.
Alright, he accepted the apology. Now I do want to get to know one more time so we have his complete set of traits available to us.
Bratza Scansus. Pasanadayola? Oh, Shubirao.
Oh yeah, he's a bro. I forgot about that. Do you have a computer? No. What do you think? Now they're just doing some exercise together. Well, it's almost time for me to piss, by the way, Marcus. This is where we piss here. He's having a look at the frog.
Oh.
Does it just stink now? Crab, ew! Hey, did you finish? That's not our bowl. Where did you get that? So we just have to deal with this bowl now? What the hell? Bobby Joker is the only good thing in our lives. He's just viewing the frog. Sell the bowl. I'm pretty sure you cannot... it like forces you to wash it up. It was chips, and no, I cannot sell it. Oh god, okay, I could just sell all of these things. Get a bit more money. Since I've already planted some, I can get more. Alright, 156. And we're gonna need to shower soon. Who are you? What do you want? Forrest Alvarez. Ooh, butterfly. I know there was something I could pick up over here. Let's just run down here and get this. We cannot even jog anywhere yet. Okay, dig this up. There might be some gems in there. treasure? I mean, I don't think so.
Oh?
An emerald. Well, it's something. Anything else? Oh, there's some more flowers. Alright, harvest those. We're back to just foraging to survive. The greenest of thumbs. Gideon is flourishing as much as his crop of germinating plant friends. Is this budding emotion a sign that he likes gardening? Poll. Does Gideon like gardening? Yes or no? This would, I mean, it'll give him a much needed source of fun, since we are actually doing gardening as an aspect of his wine ambitions. 5 votes for yes. I'm going to call it there. I don't think we're going to get like 6 people voting no to counteract that. So yeah, he does. Awesome. We can now get fun whenever he does stuff with his plants. Thank God. That's a little bit of a reprieve. There's loads of fishing spots down here. I could have him do some fishing to try and make money. It makes sense with his winery dreams. Yeah, it does. Let's harvest these. Now, if I go fishing, he is going to hate it and wish he was dead. So maybe I shouldn't. It's such a fantastically... He hates winemaking, mind you. I forgot about that. He hates everything that is available to him. I can't go fishing, really, for money. I mean, I can, but he doesn't like it because he's sad about the fish. We've created a sim who just is so incompatible with the situation he's in, and that's so compelling. Explosives. Maybe he just wishes he could blow the rock up. He found a ruby. All right, now look for frogs. We might be in luck. He's allergic to income. Well, I'm sorry, he did manage to make nearly 300 smackaroons. And then somebody made me buy a lamp. What did he get? I didn't see. Spotted leaf frog worth 10. Alright, sell that. The emerald is worth 20 and the ruby is worth 30. He also got 20 daisies, which we can sell for 40 simoleons. 256. We're just 100 down. Hey, it was a nice lamp. It is a nice lamp, and it does look like appropriate for him to have. Oh, why is Yuki sad? Oh, is there anything else we can? There's a dig spot up here, or we could go fishing. What's gonna make the most money? I don't know. Fishing takes ages. He's a little hungry now too. Oh shit! I sold all of his carrots. God damn. It looks so nice sitting in the dry dirt of our front yard. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Malcolm. Oh, more strawberries. We can eat one of those. Okay, I'll just go foraging up here before we, I don't know, die. I hope Marcus is enjoying himself sitting in our, like, empty yard. You lose a lot of hygiene digging up those spots. He nearly fell over. My only goal for this was to get him the winemaking machine, and god damn it, I really want him to get it. Anything else here? Didn't I see something? Oh yeah. Strawberries. Get the strawberries, and we have already been around here earlier. Oh, there's frogs now. Get over there and get some frogs. Do 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 do.
Oh, Quecksilver and Shoop.
Oh, he stinks. But he did get a spotted dirt frog. Yeah, he wants to take a bath. Well, we cannot rely on Johnny anymore, and we cannot use his house. We could go back to the gym and use their facilities. God, I really need a bin. Oh, there's some stuff over here. Go and get that too. Didn't realize there was a sage bush right outside. Okay. Marcus is just like sitting and enjoying the frog still. Okay, what do we got? Spotted duck frog is worth 30. Wait. If I put this frog... Come here. Get on your own property.
Oh.
If I put this frog in our inventory, the bullseye frog that we held so dear, I can breed it with the spotted dirt frog. And then I can put it back. And now we can... A dirt whirl frog worth 120. Guys, we're making this happen. We have 420 simoleons. I can finally do it. Eat a sage. Gideon has bred a new frog. And now eat a strawberry too. You're hungry.
Handfish and Torb.
Yeah, I know I smell. What did you expect? I don't have a house. Oh, no. Radrosh, it's okay. I didn't need you to do a redeem to buy the item. I can buy stuff. It's okay. You can buy something else afterwards if you want. You don't have to redeem it to make me buy this. It's really more of a trick. God, where is it? What's it under? I cannot see anything past the chat. Thank you, though. Thank you for thinking of my mental health. Oh, you knew? Okay, you just wanted to, like, be involved. That's good. That's great. Okay. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'd like everyone to look at Radrosh's example here. Putting the needs of the sim above nefarious schemers. What's it under? Creative? Miscellaneous? I don't know where it is. Teacher's pets. Can I get a redeem to kill crab? 1 billion points. Oh, outdoor activities. I bet it's that. Yep, there it is. The Rootin' Fruitin' Nectar Maker. Hey, you know what? Radrosh, since you decided to spend your points, you get to pick the color of the Nectar Maker. We've got black, dark brown, beige, regular brown, and white. Beige. We're getting a beige Nectar Maker, accessible beige. Yep, I'm going to put it over here in its own space. There we go. I still have 76 simoleons. But I really should be saving up for a bed. And maybe a basement. And I really, really need the thing that ages the wine. That's 300. Okay, I need to get 300 next for the aging thing. Because nectar is really not that valuable until you age it. Beige is the best colour. Now, can we make anything out of this? No. Okay. We need 3 apples or 3 grapes. Skill issue, I age for free. Now what you're supposed to do is just like buy them. Oh god. Oh fuck. What happened? Oh my god. Okay, hang on, hang on. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. I've lost OBS. Hang on, guys. It's okay. We are in the void, but I'm going to bring it back up. Don't panic. We were saving every time we went in and out of the house, by the way, so... Redeem panic. It's okay, we were saving the game every time we left the lot and then came back, so we weren't gonna lose, like, all of that progress. It's okay. Here he is, the Lager House. Resume game. I did panic for a second internally, thinking we would lose everything we did today, because I'm so accustomed to saving whenever I go on and off a lot that I forgot that that actually does save the game. Look, no, it's all still here. In case this happens to anyone in the future, it's really helpful to know this. If the game freezes or crashes and becomes unresponsive, but it's still open and you don't want to lose your progress, press Alt F4. That's not a joke. I know that usually closes the program, but The Sims, in some sort of flash of genius that like actually makes a lot of sense, if you press F4 to Alt F4 to close the game, it kicks in the save prompt, which is what I just did. We wouldn't have lost much progress because we were entering and leaving the lot a bunch of times, and I save every time we went to neighborhood management. But yeah, if you get into a frozen situation, Alt F4 makes the game give you the save and exit. And I happened to remember that. I couldn't remember what the key was, but I just looked it up and did that. So one of the most functional things The Sims 4 has, very grateful for that. It is actually an absolute game-changing panic button. There we go. It does work. It's fine. It just didn't for a moment for some reason. Now, these are expensive. I need 3 to start making wine. But I am growing strawberries and lemons. And I will be able to make 3 lemons and a herb make energy nectar. You can use strawberries for strawberry nectar, but I need 2 skill points to make that. So I'm going to have to buy the ingredients until I get to skill level 2. And the cheapest thing is going to be 3 apples, which is 42 simoleons, but I really need to do this. So we have to start putting the money up front. This is it. This is the big moment we've all been waiting for. He stinks, but it's fine. And he hates it because he just likes nectar baking. Don't worry, Marcus is here.
Turful persona. Kiraja Yabasani. Travik Bashen.
Smelly man stomps grapes.
Californ Frida. Muchi Pichi. Arvane Zanko.
He's so angry.
Sharp Gelmu. Ukaru. Kwambu. Fani Dawi. Rubara. Squaz Nelcher. Lanchi.
Too bad you're getting ass wine. Alright, he has now completed the very, very first point on anything in his aspiration. He's got 1 out of 5 nectar making skill. You will be getting the ass wine and you're going to like it. At least he's got someone to talk to while he does this. Right, this needs to get to level 2 and then we can just make wine with what we're growing on the lot. But until this gets to 2... Did you finish? Did you finish or do you just smell too bad to continue? He just smells too bad to continue and he wants to talk to his friends. Okay, well his fun took a massive dive because he hates making wine. which is great. We can now brew coffee for 8 simoleons. What is that? Marcus, did you put an empty... Marcus flexes power sip llama berry. Empty. Make wine faster using your ass. I mean, yeah. Good lord. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? He needs a bath and he needs fun. I think he's gonna go to the gym again. I think that's all I can do. Like, he needs those 2 things and you can get them at the gym. Caitlin Crump. Well, I wonder who's going to be there this time. I hope Marcus enjoys himself, like, sitting on our sandy expanse. Oh, I never see Sims with their crystals like this. But look, we're moving up in the world. We have now got the nectar maker. We are like managing. We are almost functional. We just need a bit more money to buy, like, the basis of a home. Is she still here since this morning? Thank God for gyms, honestly. It is 12:30 AM. He's having a shower. And now I think he should come out here and watch TV. In his towel. And while he's... Oh, he decided to watch romantic comedy. So now he's feeling flirty. Let's have a look. It's Downton Abbey. I'm assuming this is what happens in Downton Abbey. Yeah, that looks about right. While you're watching TV, eat some more sage out of your pockets. Literally, yes. And then eat also a strawberry. He's chatting with Kalame Nu'u. Oh, she seems to like him. Hey, I'm about to eat this strawberry while wearing a towel. Look, he's feeling pretty good now. The gym is great. I'm gonna let him do whatever he feels like doing with her. Actually, it would be a really good idea to get him an instrument because he keeps having wants to play an instrument or a stereo to dance. That would be a really quick way to get his fun levels up. Wow, this counts as having high needs. Oh, she's having a dance. How do you guys feel about getting to know Kalame Nu'u? He is feeling flirty. Shall we see if she's interested in being flirty? Stomp on nectar making. What does that mean? Oh, she's into it. Wow. That was a lot. Alright, let's see how he does now. Just do your own thing. We're all here for moral support. He's not rolling any new actions. News about new albums with her. Oh, she's not into that. Oh dear. She's not into music. Okay. Oh wait, she's going. He wants to change out of his towel. And then he's going back to chat with her, but she is in the shower. No, don't do a workout. It's 3 AM. You're gonna have to find somewhere to sleep. Should we just go back home and sleep in the stinky bush? Go here and dig up some items. Oh look, there's frogs here. I hope you guys realize that this is actually a difficult thing to do because in the base game, these these things you can like dig up and get crystals and stuff. They're absolutely full of useless trinkets that are like they're little Funko Pops. You like 50% of the time you find a Funko Pop whenever you dig up a fossil or reach into a dirt hole, and you can't do anything with them except like put them around your house, and everybody hates them. And I have a mod that removes them because they just suck so bad. If you wanted to get something for a reason like a crystal, you can't get it because you'll get a Funko Pop.
Oh.
He found a rose? Oh, like a crystal that's pink. Okay. See if you can get a frog out of this while you're here. Like, I cannot overstate. Before I got that mod, every single Sims player is like plagued by these ridiculous Funko Pop things. You found a dirt well frog. Good job. See if we can like just do a quick scout for anything else. Oh, go there and pick that up. We've gotten fairly good at this. This is worth 20. Let's just get rid of it. It's a 120 simoleon frog. He's getting really good at finding frogs. Dig that. I forgot it's 4 AM. We were meant to find a place to sleep. What is this? A carrot plant. We got carrots at home. He found a diamond. It's only worth 90. The frogs are worth more than this diamond. Guys, I really want a bed. I'm just gonna say it. I really want to get him a bed. What's the cheapest bed you can get? What do you mean, what? What's wrong, Mod Fox? What's wrong? Oh, this isn't his house. This is the gym that we're currently at, if that's what you were referring to. I just opened build mode to look at the prices of beds, that's all. Now there's a kid's bed called the anti-goblin bed, which would be uncomfortable for $240. There is a little cot for $255, which is uncomfortable. Yeah, $90 for the rarest of gems. Things work differently in the Sims universe. 90 simoleons is like you'd need like 4 of them to afford even the most modest bed in the world. If you were trading diamonds for a bed, it would be 4 diamonds to a basic bed. But a frog, you can trade like 3 frogs, if they're good frogs, for a basic bed. I cannot get that unless I'm a level 3 of the detective career, and the next one is 300, so that's also uncomfortable. But it has stress relief. Alright, let's get a Gordian cot for 255. Do I have 255? No. Alright, well he'll have to sleep in tomorrow, I guess. He's only slightly lacking in energy. He found a minnow in there. And its quality is foul. Right, 6 simoleons for that. This foraging gameplay is like so different from usual. We can't rummage in the bins because there's nothing in there. There is a bathroom, but you know, we can use the bathroom in the gym. There's a rock over here. No, I think that's too far away. I'm going to send him home. We could finish the wine. I need to stop this stream, actually. We've been streaming like a long time. But I'm still involved in this single day we've been playing. However, now that we have the fruit machine? The nectar machine. It will be faster to go through the days because he'll be spending a lot of time on the nectar maker. Instead of like looking for food. Okay. I'm gonna I don't think I can breed them again. Oh, I can. Okay. Put the frog back. We got 2 Dirtwell frogs. That's 240. The frog business is the most lucrative thing. Like, it's unbelievable how much money you get off frogs. Let's sell this sage too. 400. We hit 400 again. I'm gonna go for the bed. I mean, we do need the aging rack, but I'm grabbing the bed. It's too important to be able to sleep. It's so difficult to get any rest in like bushes and on benches and stuff. However, we can actually... Oh, we can afford a reclaimed wood single bed. And it's not uncomfortable. What color should we get? Black, patchwork, white wood and pink, whatever that is, dark wood and dusky red, or this cheerful blue one. What do you guys think? I can't believe it, we're getting a bed. What's the vibe? What colors do we want? Dark wood and red? Do we like this one? Black and red gamer bed? That's another vote for this one. Are we feeling this? Yep, sounds like we want the black and red one. I'm gonna put it over here so it's near his toilet and also near his like lamp. And it can go at a jaunty angle. There we go. I'll move this here. His little garden. The hedge actually gives him like a bit of privacy from the road, you know? Shadow the bed hog. I can't believe we're saying this. Can he have a roof in case it rains? No, because I cannot afford walls. But what I want to do is I'm going to make him a basement when I can. How much would that be? I'm making him a basement specifically because it makes sense for him to have a place to age his wine. So we make a basement so that his wine will age faster, and then we make the basement his house. You know, so he just lives in a hole. But then we can like expand from there. But I think privacy in terms of a basement would be the easiest thing. How do I do that? How do I make a basement? I don't know. How do you go down into the basement? Hang on. I'm looking it up real quick. Sims 4. How to make basement. Oh, there's a basement tool in walls and rooms, apparently. Basement tool 60. Create a room underneath the selected floor. So we need to be able to create the basement of several tiles with this. And then we need to put stairs into it, and then he has somewhere to live. So that'll be next time. We'll do some more foraging. We'll sell the vegetables we get. We'll make 1 bottle of nectar. Assign bed to yourself. Flex can't have it. Flex has to use the bush. Gideon has bred a new frog. The frog breeding is like so much more fundamental than I ever imagined it could be. Swaggering over. And he's asleep. There we go. Wow, what a day it's been. Let's put this bowl over here with the rest of them. Okay. So next up, we need to finish making this bottle of nectar so that he can get his skill up. Once his skill is at level 2... It's currently 9%. Once it's level 2, he can start making... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, good. Strawberries are in season. Once they're out of season, we might be completely screwed. There's only a couple of days left of spring as well. That's going to be tricky. I shouldn't have sold any strawberries. I can't see what the other recipes are. Yeah, we'll just make as much strawberry nectar as we can with what we grow here. We need to buy him a bin so that he can throw away these bowls and stuff. We need to make him a basement to put his stuff in so he doesn't have like a bed just sitting there on the lawn. We'll fund his lifestyle by like roaming around and digging up minerals and stuff. And then we can start building on basic needs like owning a shower. We can continue to use this as the toilet though, like there's no point spending money on a toilet while he can use this bush. So that'll probably come in like later. Anyway, I hope Marcus has fun standing there all night. I hope he feels good about his decision to come and stay with us for a few days. I hope Johnny is having a great time living it up with his new elder man friend. What have we got in our relationships? The closest relationship we now have is Brandon DeMarco, the guy who I think was training people at the gym. Oh, he's impressed. Brandon sure knows what he is doing, and Gideon has nothing but respect. He respects him for knowing his way around, you know, the exercise machines. That's pretty, yeah, I would expect that. So, you know, we might focus on different relationships next time. We seem to have completely fumbled Johnny Zest in a way I never could have predicted. No one else even lives in this neighborhood anymore. It's just him by himself. At least until someone else, like, redeems more things off of the gallery. Sorry, I'm just remembering the SpongeBobs. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Is there anyone I can raid? I don't know. There's no bingo tonight, so what are we looking at? We could raid Sayu again, who is playing Elden Ring. Or we could go to Adora or Digital Vagrant, who are like people in like the orbit of people I follow. I don't know, should we just annoy Sayu again? I think it's kind of funny if we do that. Let's go watch Sayu play Elden Ring. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'll just send you off to watch someone else if you want to like stick around and keep watching on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining me for the second day of Gideon's life. This will definitely speed up next week because yeah, we'll be able to send him into the wine mines so that he can just stomp on berries all day and hate it. God, we need to get him some sort of musical instrument so that he can build his own fun. There's so much to do. But I think we've made progress, and like, look, he's got so much stuff on his frontage now. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Come back next week. I'll continue this next Sunday. And God, that was amazing, actually. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's do /raid. Is that right? Is that the right name? Yeah. Okay, bye everybody!